Is there
Hello,
anything?
recording.
Is there anything anybody wants to say or do before we get right into it?
Nope, I'm ready.
Um, is your Discord profile icon a brazier because you're a fan of the porn website?
What?
Okay, moving on.
I don't even know what you're referring to.
What is? Can you elaborate?
I will not.
I think that's worse.
That's fine. I'm a changed man. That's all you need to know.
A changed man. Yeah, I'll believe that when I see it. Okay. Uh, Maybe this song is in my playlist somewhere. I feel like I came to the class to present something to everybody, and I wasn't prepared.
You're good.
Jenny, remove the BM01.
No, I'm not playing that yet.
Ah, that's what you're looking for.
Okay, you know what? I was going to wait to use this song. We'll just use it today. Pull up the thing. All right, are we ready?
Yes.
Ready enough?
Salmor was a critical city. Salt, minerals, metal, and talent flowed from its gates like water to the rest of Korra. It was pivotal in the defense of the Swordworn, humanity itself before the unending might of Nemesis. This is the story of how it fell. We begin before the beginning, a prologue of tragedy before oblivion comes knocking at the door. Before the real story begins, we shall look backwards at
Alright.
what came before.
We'll be doing the story of the fall of Salmor then.
Before the overwhelming might of Nemesis, the
Thought it was the
Dracona...
Fall of Shadows.
Guys, can I monologue, or are you gonna... Are you gonna keep interrupting?
Not quite.
Okay.
Good music choice.
Before the overwhelming might of Nemesis, the Draconic...
Brad, do you need any reminders on Salmor, its history, or where it is on the map?
I'll learn as we go.
I was gonna get to that. Okay. Stop the music and restart it so I can
That's good
actually
music.
describe to you the situation.
Oh, okay.
Before the overwhelming might of Nemesis, the Draconic Alliance long had Salmor stood tall. The mountain at its back, it could withstand any assault from its walls. Now it fights on two fronts. Weeks previous, this city, Panis, had fallen. Nemesis took it, and with a roosting location on the Corwin Plateau, Nemesis now is a place to send out its ground forces in another direction from which dragons can fly. Now Salmor, which is this spot, must defend itself on two fronts. Supplies are dwindling, manpower is low, but somehow morale still rings high. Under the forceful leadership of Legate Gallif, Salmor has refused to go down without a fight. We begin hours before its fate was sealed. I-thos. You command the artillery on the city walls. Under your crafty eye, catapults keep the airspace filled with rock and rubble, making flight difficult. Those who manage to sneak through get sniped down by the powerful shots of the ballistae, whose bolts fly like tree trunks with wings. Asterius, your travels have been long and laborious, but fruitful. With your knowledge of the land and of dragonkind, you've been a vital advisor to Legate Gallif. Without your expertise, he would not have been able to navigate the many precarious situations of the early war. You sit at his right hand at the war table, and with your purposeful hand, the pieces move in an orderly fashion. Then with Gallif's powerful command, the real soldiers march to follow suit. You both will begin in his quarters, discussing potential plans of exit when all chaos breaks loose.
Alright.
Okay. Does everyone feel caught up?
Yes.
Enough. I think so.
Bradley, do you understand? This, basically right now, is the front between dragons and humans. Recently, this city fell, so now the front looks more like this.
Okay, and we're stationed at the mine?
Yes.
Yes, Salmor.
This is Salmor.
Okay, are we currently under attack, as in, 5 minutes ago we're under attack?
More like in
are we...
More like in 5 minutes you will. In 5 minutes you will be.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are we aware of this oncoming attack?
No. It's just for tension that I'm narrating it to you as players.
Mm-hmm.
Dragons and dragons. And if you've read any of the lore document, you know there's a special...
And we're in a dungeon.
You know a special twist is coming. So
having assault from two sides, especially one that doesn't have to come down from the mountains, is pretty bad for us.
Yeah. Okay.
It's all right. We have we have all of our weaponry. We should be able to hold firm.
Okay.
Hopefully.
Yeah. Is it by the way? Is it Legate or how do you pronounce Gallif's name or title? I should say.
Legate Gallif.
Legate Gallif.
Yes. Legate.
Okay, thank you.
I think is how you say it. Hold on.
It's how we will say it.
Legate.
Yeah, it's a legate. Okay.
Okay. Legate Gallif.
Gallif as in gallivant, brave, valiant,
Yeah.
Okay.
I love this map, by the way.
Thank you. We begin
Nice. And zooming in to appreciate.
with Legate Gallif and Asterius. You two are at the war table within Castle Salmor, basically. The noble's residence, which has been turned into a place of fortification. Would you like to describe your character?
Yeah, sorry, I was not quite ready to do that, but I can yeah. Fuck. I am a I am a elf that relatively not pale skin, but just lighter complexion, black hair, kind of short-ish. It's not as typical elves or that you would see would have longer hair down at their shoulders or even further below that. Mine is kept a bit shorter than that, but still long enough to part and slick back a little bit. Otherwise, I hold in my holster is a scimitar, and otherwise no other clothing no other armory.
Wow.
You could, by my posture and stature and my standing, by looking at me, you can. It's pretty obvious that I'm a scholar, in that I'm a non-combatant. I'm purely advisory, with no actual military experience.
Gotcha.
I wear traditional scholar's robes, if not a little bit nicer, just because I've been enjoying the slightly higher status because of the recent war, but otherwise, I am about as scholarly as one could get as far as generic.
All right. You and Legate Gallif are discussing the finer points of the war. Basically, how can you retake Panis? Maybe in the far future, a way you could assault this location up here, which we're going to call Drakenrost, or in common, Dragon's Roast.
Yes.
But most pressing, you're both acknowledging the fact that Salmor could fall one day. And you're talking about escape plans.
Yeah. Currently, my recommended course of action for escape plans is to be able to rig the city to be able to fall, so it would crumble and therefore be unusable should it be taken. That way, it would not be a suitable rest.
Notable also, both you and the Legate are comrades with two local heroes, Sigrid and Sigart, of the Armored Hearts. Two very brave soldiers who have mounted several successful defenses against draconic assault. Do you have anything else you wish to discuss with the Legate before we move on to the next thing?
No.
Okay. It is at this point.
Or I do want to quickly recap the state of Panis, which is it's still intact after the failed escape of General Caliburn and the troops. And I believe only General Caliburn survived, or did other people survive that as well?
A very few numbers survived.
Okay.
General Caliburn, Brad, has a magical sword, basically, that used to be a dragon, and otherwise he's a complete idiot, and his loss at Panis was so terrible that they called in the general from the Western Front to control this side, basically.
And Panis fell days ago? Right?
Weeks ago.
How long?
Weeks ago.
Weeks ago, okay. How much interaction did I have with Panis? I assume with it being on a border, probably quite a lot, right?
You were there. You were the guy who oversees a lot of the artillery, so this sort of cliff edge that it occupies overlooks this pass, which is a very important military space. So you were there when it fell.
Mm-hmm.
And you were one of the few survivors, probably, who escaped with General Caliburn. And you probably have some strong feelings about him.
Are we currently on our way to Salmor, or have we gotten there?
You are both here already.
Okay.
In literal
How long have we
seconds.
been in Salmor?
What was the question, Brad?
How long have we been in Salmor?
Let's see. Asterius, you've been here for quite some time. You probably alternate between these three locations, Asterius. But
yeah.
I-thos, you came here just after the fall of Panis, probably.
Okay. And just for my own sake, here, I will draw with a different color. How do I draw with a different color?
Pick stroke style, change color. It's the empty circle with the colored border on your top bar.
There we go.
Yeah.
So I probably do this motion, right? Kind of bouncing back and forth between everything.
I would say you probably do this, actually.
Yeah.
More along the
the
front lines.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm only on this front.
Realistically, you look more like this. This is a religious site right here.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Additionally, all of our link up.
This is the capital.
Yeah.
Right?
Now you probably look more like this.
Yeah.
Okay.
And most of our meetups or interactions before Panis fell was probably at Salmor itself, just at Salmor itself, where I would have been there to give you the connections to the minerals and whatnot for your is it Force Ballista? Is that the
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Mine has a few extra tools that we'll call it standard issues don't. But yes, the Force Ballista is my claim to fame.
You have experimental features.
Oh yeah. And sorry to reiterate this, but just to confirm. So like front 1 over here and front 2 is over here, right? Man, drawing with this mouse is awful.
There are more or less 3 fronts. They look like here, here, and here at this point. Now it's more like this.
Yeah.
Which is bad.
When I did my star symbol, I was thinking that one of the fronts was over here.
Not
Or
quite
is
that
this
far
more
south
of like
yet.
the safety zone?
At this point,
Yeah.
this area is all safe, and only these regions have really fell. The Crimson Pass is still holding strong. Songvale is still holding strong here. But Panis...
Tememori is also... Oh, sorry.
Yeah. Tememori's capital is still holding strong. None of the walls have fallen at this point. But Panis was pretty much overextended, let's be honest. And it fell quickly under terrible leadership, which you were privy to.
And if I remember, the word advisor isn't part of my title. I attempt to advise, but I don't have as much control over bigger picture strategies, right?
Yeah, yes and no. So,
Yes, no.
when you were at Panis, the bad general, General Caliburn, pretty much disregarded everything you said, which in your opinion is probably part of the reason it fell. But Legate Gallif used to be a farmer. He's very much a down-to-the-earth man. He'll listen to everybody. So, he listens to you.
So he and I would get along coming from,
Yes.
common folk.
And in the very seconds, you are about to crash into his war room with terrible news, but we want to make sure you're caught up on the war at this point.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I apologize. I will ask more questions, I'm sure.
Oh, it's my pleasure. There is a chronicle of the
too.
war up to this point in the player copy, which if you have some late hours of the night where you can't sleep, you can read if you want, but I will describe everything when it becomes relevant,
I have skimmed through all of the headers and stuff. I have not gone and read through everything though.
That's okay. It's actually quite a bit of material, so I would not expect you to. Yeah. Basically, all you need to know, you were at this place called Panis. It fell under bad leadership. Now you're here, and Salmor is under attack on two fronts, which is not good.
Oh, that's what the two fronts was referring to. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm caught up now.
From Panis and then over the mountains here, Salmor is under two-fronted attack, which is not good. Especially because this road here is open to ground forces, which Nemesis doesn't have very many of them, but they're potent, so...
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It is at this...
My last question.
Yeah, go ahead.
My last question, I'm sorry. Where is my family living?
I was
Just
gonna...
so I'm aware.
I was going to talk to you about that because I want them to be here.
In Gladden?
In Gladen, yes.
Gladden. Whoops.
Okay.
All you need to know, Brad, is that this was a very fortified position for a while.
2 weeks ago.
Yeah, and then this place fell. This place has been under attack. This place held out so long that the dragons had to burn it to the ground. They couldn't even take the infrastructure. They just had to go full scorched earth, so...
Okay.
But at the present moment in time, that's in the future.
Cool. Let's do it.
Okay. It is at this moment, I-thos, that from the city walls, you have run full sprint into the war room. Would you like to describe your character?
I would. I'm also going to send a photo because I'm bad at descriptions and I found a photo I like. So I will send this in the Shadowfall.
Yeah.
Basically just picture this character exactly. Very large, 6'5", 250. Looks like he wrestles crocodiles in his free time, or he's a blacksmith. You can't quite tell, but the hat says more crocodile hunting. Covered to head to toe. I guess I've got. I confirm here really quick. The long overcoat, waterproof. He's got scale mail on underneath the armor, but you wouldn't see that. A very large, intricate pistol, which remind me of your character's name, Robert.
Asterius.
Asterius, you would recognize as the standard issue Force Ballista, thanks to me, and then I've got a much longer rifle on my back, which is the more experimental components to that. Short sword on my belt, overgrown, dirty, long black hair, which is normally tied up into his hat or pulled back, and then a short, equally unkept beard at the current moment, cigar in his mouth, as per usual. So yeah, that'd be me.
How much? Just question, since I would have known you for a little bit. How up to like formality or like mannerisms does I-thos play into like meetings? It's like he take his hat off. Does he like during meetings?
No.
Does he do the normal mannerisms?
He is very respectful, far more soft spoken than you would expect a man of his demeanor, but he has earned his last name of Krovos due to his work on the weapons program, basically. And with how polite and respectful as an individual he is, I kind of picture it as most of the like higher up formalities kind of just get excused, because it's clear that I-thos is trying but not good at the political formalities, but his work speaks enough for him, so everyone kind of just accepts it, is kind of how I picture it.
Okay.
Would that work, Gabe?
Yeah, I think so. I don't see why not.
So he's not fully oblivious to it, but it is definitely not like a strong suit of his. But no removal of hat, no fancy clothes. He is in what he needs to be in for any given moment. And everybody else has to deal with it.
All right.
That's all I got.
All right. I-thos, you are bearing terrible news. 4 dragons have collected on the dual fronts. 2 of them here. 2 of them here. 3 of their names are known at this point. Who are they? One of them is Lord Chromarok. One of them is named Grazzeldrak. The third one is unknown. And the fourth one you all know too well. Salamandra, the rising sun, the leader of Nemesis. His nickname comes from the fact that he burns so bright that he appears to be a second sun on the horizon, rising towards you whenever he arrives in battle. This is bad. This is really bad. Never before have there been so many dragons in one place at once. Nemesis, at this point in the war, only has about 8 or 9 members of dragons. Split across 3 fronts, that means that about half their forces are here right now.
Legate Gallif? Oh, sorry.
I throw open the door and just like putting my hands like over my eyes and on my forehead, clearly exhausted because I'm not built to be a runner. This is a big man. He is just going to like calm his breathing for a second to very like clearly and curtly say the 4 dragons' names, which I am not going to be able to repeat at this exact moment. He'll say the 4 dragons' names, and then I will using my hands point like to this. I guess it'd be west and to the north of us, and say 2 each. They're here, and then he'll go back to panting.
Legate shoots you a worried glance. Asterius. That's all.
How quickly can we? How many forces do we have here currently? Ready to defend?
Is that a question, or are you asking? Who are you asking?
I'm asking you, DM.
Enough to defend against 4 dragons? Absolutely not.
Okay. Legate Gallif?
We can't afford to lose this location. It's too important. All of our salt mines are here.
Yes, but we should prepare. We should prepare those that rigging just in case.
All right, Asterius, scramble the forces. I-thos, I'm coming with you. We're going to defend the walls.
All right. She's gonna turn to start running again.
Okay. Let's see. Asterius, you are going to do what then?
I'm going to take a moment. Since now we're actively under siege, I'm going to cast a mage armor on myself.
Boo. No spells allowed.
You have your shit from me, right?
Yeah. Yeah. The ring of spells restoring or whatever, or spell refilling
Something
ring.
like that.
Yes.
Something like that.
Yeah, I on my way to rig the city to collapse, I'll say a few words, and a silvery sheet of, like a silvery semi-translucent pieces of armor form around me, giving me a feel of armor without it actually being armor.
Okay.
Can I stop him before he runs off, actually?
Absolutely, you can.
I'm just gonna, still exhausted. We've already made it canon that I-thos is not built for marathons. Just exhaustedly I'll put my hand on your shoulder and just be careful. Everything is still experimental and very touchy. We don't want everything to go up in flames if we don't have to.
Understood.
So, just be careful. Be careful. All right. Fuck. All right, boss. Let's run.
As you run off, Legate begins to explain to you the situation. So, he tells you...
I had a hand in the contraptions, right?
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
But yes. Enlighten me.
Lord Chromarok is a lightning and snow dragon. Grazzeldrak is a storm dragon, so he has lightning and rain, basically. Salamandra is only fire, which somehow makes his power more frightening. We know nothing about this 4th unknown dragon.
Was it one of the ones that attacked Panis?
No, it wasn't.
Panmos?
It was not.
What about the other 3? Were any of them involved in that takedown?
Salamandra and Lord Chromarok were.
Okay.
Grazzeldrak is new.
I've seen their wrath.
Yes. So the question that he's
I know
posing,
of
yeah,
Grazzeldrak.
You know Grazzeldrak. You have not seen him fight. Chromarok likes to summon minions and freeze people. Salamandra just burns everything down.
Based.
Legate Gallif is essentially asking you which front you want to take.
Being the slight... Okay, so I would like to pause us for half a second for backstory purposes. Because we wrote into my backstory that I got my prominence after wherever me and the folks were living, me and the wife and kids were living, got kind of wrecked by a dragon. Did we ever establish which one that was?
So I said that I wanted it to be Gladen, but perhaps it's better that it was Panis, actually.
Okay.
So that you already have your name at this point, and your reason to fight, which is that the first city that fell was your city.
Okay, so how would that work for the timeline then? If Panis fell a few weeks ago and I'm already prominent.
You have just newly been christened then.
Okay, that's fine. So rose through the ranks incredibly rapidly.
You were already well known because your defenses were an important part of defending Panis. It just so happened that a bad leader made some terrible decisions, and the city was lost.
Okay, so I've probably only met Asteros a few times then. That's fine. Or Asterius, sorry. Only met a few times. Okay, that's fine. So I would have an extra grudge against Salamandra and Lord Chromarok.
Yeah.
Then.
Salamandra maybe more so, because he's the leader, but Lord Chromarok is also there.
So as we're running, remind me of this commander's name.
Legate Gallif.
Legate, you already know which one I want to kill more, so we're heading there.
Alright, then you can take Salamandra on the western front, and I'll take Lord Chromarok on the north.
Get it done. We will survive this. And I huff it.
Alright. Asterius, at this moment, what are you doing?
I will use my Fey Touch casting of Gift of Alacrity on myself as well. Another spell that takes a...
Hold on, Asterius is in a closet right now. Casting.
I'm doing it while moving, to be clear. I am making my way to where I need to be, like at a brisk walking pace.
Yeah.
He actually stepped into a phone booth, put on his super suit.
Yeah, I just need to put on my costume and mask.
Yeah, pretty much.
There we go.
I'm going to start trying to set up the rigging. This rigging wasn't actually set up yet, was it?
No, it was not. And let me be more clear, Asterius, you cannot be in multiple places at once. You're going to have to just command people to do this, probably.
Yeah. In that case, I will try my best with a mixture of persuasion, investigation, and insight to whatever means I can.
All right, give me
and with the.
Go ahead.
With the little bit of interaction you've had with I-thos and my involvement in these explosives, you hear my voice in the back of your head very calmly go, "For the love of God, emphasize caution. We haven't properly tested this stuff yet."
Asterius, I want you to make an insight check and a persuasion check.
Okay, this first one is insight. That's a 13.
First roll of the campaign.
Second one is going to be persuasion. That is a 17 flat.
17. Okay.
Neither of us have charisma. That's great.
All of the various forces have known you and Legate Gallif well. You've been present at most of the drills. You've been present at most of the war meetings. You're practically his right hand at this point. So when you give them an order, even if he's not there, they do it. Something feels wrong, though. Or perhaps not. Perhaps everything is going according to plan. One thing in particular, though. You feel like maybe you just weren't paying that close attention, but you don't recognize some of the soldiers' faces. It's probably nothing.
Yeah, I'm probably a bit too distracted. I don't know. I can't know every underling too well.
No, you can't.
I've got a lot to keep track of right now.
You do.
All right.
Hold on. I had those at 15 for a reason.
I'm sorry. I thought that was our health bar. I'll fix it.
Let the small number be your salt count, which I'm giving you 15 grams just because. And then make a big number for your health. So like this. Not that much health.
Fine.
There we go.
There we go. I wanted 544 health.
Maybe someday, champ. Keep leveling up.
25 part 2.
So our assault pieces are
intelligence.
15?
Yes, your assault counts are both 15.
Okay.
And remind me, that translates to 1 first level spell slot per assault?
I will give you the salt curve. A first level slot is 2 grams. A 4th level... Hold on, hold on. There's a better way to do this.
Yeah, if you could just text me the curve, that would be nice. I would have put in more charisma stats if I knew I was going to be given orders as much. Okay. Smart. Not giving us quite enough for 5th level spell slot.
You can only cast spells you know as well, so...
Yeah, but I could upcast Shatter to 5th level.
Okay. I-thos, as you approach the western front, it's a sight you know too well. A second sun rising in the horizon, a sweep of warm, boiling air washing over like a humid wind has somehow passed over the city, even though you're nowhere near the ocean. Smoke is drawn on the horizon. Salamandra is coming. What do you do?
First, the first thought that would cross I-thos' mind is just like pure hatred for this entity, this thing. The second one is one day I'm gonna turn that thing into a bomb and it's gonna be beautiful. And then I'm gonna keep making my way to my post. Probably giving out orders of defense to anybody and everybody who will listen.
Alright, so currently at your disposal you have only a handful of force ballistas, but you have many catapults and many normal ballistas. Catapults basically send out scatter shot to suppress flyers. Ballista, they shoot very slow, powerful bolts that are meant to be killing shots. Force ballista can fire quickly, but you only have so many of them and you only have limited ammunition, so...
Right.
That's your disposal right now. You have 2 dragons drawn on the horizon. One of them has an aura of fire about him, that's Salamandra. The unknown dragon does not appear to be special in any way. He's kind of a gray color.
Okay. Based off of just what I can see, I assume there are plenty of, or not plenty, but there are forces about, like on the walls. And
yeah. There are guards
mounted.
Posted here all the time, so they were already here.
Okay. I will try and gather the force ballista users, since I assume they're ones I've trained, to at least some degree, and try and spread them out to somewhat... How would I word this? Almost more like they're the captains, respectively, opposed to the lower guard. And I will give orders for the force ballistas and the scatter shot to try and focus on Salamandra, with the regular ballistas and regular catapults focused more on the unknown dragon. We don't want, and I will preface that we don't want to underestimate it, but Salamandra needs to be our top priority.
Alright. What kind of check does that look
destructive. That's a great... Can I make this persuasion with intelligence, because I'm trying to strategize?
Sure. Go ahead.
Hell yeah. That's not wonderful, but that would be a 15.
A 15. It's a good plan. It's a solid plan. One that you and Legate Gallif discussed in the past, which is basically, ballistas don't work against Salamandra. They burn up as soon as they get close to him. The force ballistas, and the catapults are a high priority. Your catapult scattershot forces Salamandra to land, but cleverly he's staying out of range of the force ballistas. He is just basically prowling along the western front, lobbying fireballs and great sort of spouts of fire at the wall. That second dragon tries to fly close, a few ballista fly past him, and he flies even farther back than Salamandra, and then perches. He's not even prowling, he's not even doing anything, he's just sitting and watching. Now, your passive perception is 20, right?
Yes, sir.
As this continues for probably almost about an hour, you slowly get the feeling that something's wrong. Which I think that, Brad, you already clocked, actually.
Yes, sir. Would I know these guards well?
Absolutely you would.
I'm gonna go through and check every single one of them. I have absolutely complete lack of trust in anything related to dragons. So as I'm walking past back and forth, trying to keep morale up, I'm definitely scanning every person to make sure I recognize them.
As you prowl the walls, distantly you hear twin bolts of thunder crash against the northern front. A storm cloud, conjured out of nowhere, is raining down on the mountainward side of the city. It's dark, it's obscured, you can't see anything going on the northern front. And as you walk up and down the walls, I-thos, something occurs to you. There's no way for you to inspect each of these soldiers individually, as a group, without stopping the defense. You're going to have to take a very slow amount of time checking all of them. You're going to have to come up with another plan, because checking them one by one is going to take far too long.
Okay. This is gonna be a long shot.
Man, kill anyone you don't recognize.
This is gonna be a long shot. Is there the equivalence of dog tags here?
Absolutely, there are.
In this setting?
Each soldier has a set of parchment kept in a watertight tube about their waist.
I will keep an eye out for that, and as I'm walking through, I'm going to command everybody to shout or to read off their dog tag number, basically. And I'm going to listen for any that I don't recognize as I'm patrolling.
What kind of check does this look like?
Passive investigate, or not passive. It will be investigation.
Okay. Go ahead and roll for me.
Too many voices all at once, I guess. Fuck.
We're going to step away from you for a moment. Asterius.
Yep, that's rough.
Asterius, you know, you don't have to be there to oversee your members doing their job. You have time to do something else. What would you be doing at this moment?
I would be, okay. Legate Gallif would be fine, so I'd probably be on my way to I-thos to just check on him and make sure that he is prepared to leave should the need arise.
Okay. So, shortly after I-thos...
Can I use my passive investigation instead of my active?
No, unfortunately not. I-thos, it's just too much. The fire, the smoke, the bombardments... There's no way to make sense of it all within the chaos. You're going to have to go up and examine these guys one by one, pull them off their posts. The dog tag thing is... There's too much chaos going on.
Can I just look for the dog tags?
You can, but it's going to take some time. Asterius?
I will...
Oh,
Sorry,
go ahead.
Go on. I was gonna say I would like to be doing so, even if it's slow. Not pulling people off of their post, but just as I'm walking by, giving orders, scanning.
Okay. Asterius, as you arrive at the Western Front, you see I-thos is not on the wall. He's walking amongst the soldiers, seemingly examining them for something. It's a sort of strange behavior to exhibit in this moment, so you notice it immediately.
Does I-thos, do you have a title, or do you have a title beyond your last name, or do people call you like, what is your title before I-thos?
It'd probably be Krovos.
Sir Krovos.
I think would be
Sir
Krovos.
Is it Krovos or Kobos?
Krovos. Krobos.
Okay,
Krovos.
I saw the file is missing the R, so I wasn't sure. Okay.
Oh, whoops. Oh well.
I had mentally filed it as Kobos, but Krovos. Sir Krovos.
Yep.
Sir Krovos. How goes the Western
what?
Hold?
I'm going to like hurriedly pull him off to the side and like out of earshot. Something's wrong. I think we've been infiltrated. I have no way to prove it, but the gray one is just sitting back there, and Salamandra is not one to not press the attack. There has to be something more here. I don't know if it's infiltrators. I don't know if there's something else that we're missing, but we're missing something. We're missing something.
As those words escape your lips,
In kind of like a panicked.
as those words escape your lips, I-thos, the realization hits you like a whip. Salamandra is not targeting the weapons. Dragons always take out the siege weapons first. Salamandra has been throwing duds at the wall.
Oh my god. Okay. Yep, it clicked. He knows about the charges somehow. He knows about the charges. I think he's trying to get them to go off. I will say in a less than hushed, an attempted hushed tone.
Then oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
We should re-meet with with Legate Gallif, or Gallif, Legate Gallif. He knows the soldiers better than anyone. He could root out traitors.
Do you think it's worth calling back the troops? I mean, if he's going to get the walls to detonate, I don't want to just leave everybody here. But I don't know if that's too risky to pull back.
I'm unsure. Sorry. I think. Oh, sorry, Gabe. The shaking is distracted me.
Alright.
It's so funny because it's so fitting.
I think we reconvene with Legate Gallif. We try and come up with some sort of countermeasure. The city is. I hate to say it, but the city seems impossible to defend against this siege. But they wouldn't intentionally set the charges off. They would try and use this as their own set of fortifications.
What he says is true, I-thos. You know from what occurred at Panis, the dragons don't care about the people, they want the infrastructure. Let me elaborate. What happened at Panis, the general above you surrendered, and after they retreated, the dragons chased you over the plains and tried to kill you all. They only want the infrastructure.
I don't know if this would it be a dumb move? So if God, your name is hard for me to pronounce. Asterius. Sorry, I'll get there eventually. If Asterius and I are going to pull back, would I be able to pull my Force Ballista users with me?
You'd have to take the long way around the wall. There's not enough time. You could take maybe one with a team of people, but you'd have to leave some of them here.
Okay, I'll take one. I'll take one of my captains and his unit with us.
All right. Seagart of the Armored Heart. He's a good man. He's a twin. His sister is stationed at the north front. In his massive plate armor, he raises his hand at you and he says, "Absolutely, sir. Let's move, men." And, 6 men carry the Force Ballista the way that 6 men would carry a coffin, and they begin to follow you.
Oh, the wall ballistas are huge then.
Yeah.
Okay, I was picturing more of the pistols.
Here's an example of some on an actual map I can show you.
So is my pistol the experimental one?
Pretty much.
And it's only the big ones that are... Okay. Gotcha. Perfect. Okay. Yeah, no, I want one of those brought with us. Because those are the ranged dragon slayers.
Yes. Seagart and his men follow you and Asterius to the northern front. Do you leave any orders behind to the people defending their posts?
Man your posts. Do not let it get any closer. Do not abandon your units. I would word this better. This is me as the player stumbling my words. Stay with your units. Keep each other alive, whatever it takes.
A chorus
Don't let Salamandra get through the wall.
A chorus of I-thos rings out as you and Asterius make your way northwards.
I want it to be precedented that under Provost's somewhat leadership, the importance of survival is far greater than the territory, and I feel like all of the men under him would know that if worse comes to worse, lay down your life, but if you can escape, you only escape with your full party. So, if your whole unit can't make it out, then fight to the last breath.
That's an opinion that Legate Gallif holds too. It's a common understanding that the humans have more territory than the dragons do. At least that the dragons are assaulting, so survival is more important.
Okay. Because he is very much not the kind where he wants them to hold their post until they die or win. It's survive, see tomorrow if you can. But
right.
if giving up your life means more people will see tomorrow, then that's what you should do.
You guys head northwards then, with Seagart.
As we move, the 6 people carrying the Force Ballista, I'm not going to give a deep investigation today. I'm just a quick glance. I'd say like perception or passive perception, even maybe. Of do I recognize their faces? Do I know these people?
Go ahead and roll perception. Actually, this is investigation.
Can I do the same?
Yeah, you may help him or you may roll.
I would like to roll.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah. That is a 10.
Those are D12s. There we go. Okay, investigation, that's a 19.
Okay. Asterius, you only know Seagart. You know a bit about his secret. But you know that he's loyal.
Yeah.
I-thos, these are your men. You know them well. Without even checking the papers, you know that they're all human. They're all your men.
Okay.
Seagart's loyal. Always has been. You don't know his secret, though. I'm just going to point that out.
That's fine. I, the player, know his secret, but that's okay.
What do you think his secret is?
He's either half-dragon or has some sort of relationship to dragons that he doesn't want me to know because he knows my hatred of them.
Okay, very good. I'm not saying you're correct, but you're on the right track. You make your way northwards. The western front seems to hold as it falls away in your vision, but you know the truth. The only reason that wall is holding right now is because the dragons aren't attacking it in earnest. There's some subterfuge going on. Rain begins to fall around you, and the skies begin to darken with smoke and dark clouds as you enter the stormy region of the northern front. The soil here is cracked and dry. Rain usually does not hit the side of the mountain, so low amounts of flooding are occurring in the streets. Rivers of water are pouring down the cobbles, and the wall itself is becoming very slick. The air is thick with electricity. The backs of your hairs on your neck are standing straight up. A large wall... Go ahead.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
In a lighthearted attempt to ease a little bit of tension as we're marching in a way that only a dad could, I will turn to Asterius and like tap the rain hat and be just like, always useful, always needed.
Indeed, Sir Krobos. Indeed. I worry that I worry on assassination attempts of key leaders. It is through our leadership that we have survived, and through our maneuvering of people.
And it is also through our leadership that we have failed. But yes, we need to save as many lives as we can and make sure those who pull the strings are still able to operate.
Yes, indeed.
You now are in the shadow of the northern wall. It's the tallest wall in Salmor because it has to rise up against the mountainside. There are many flights of stairs that you must climb and that your poor group of men, including Seagart, must carry a heavy ballista up. It will take some time. Soldiers are swarming around you as you walk up the stairs, when something catches your eye, I-thos. One of the soldiers running past you, a forked tongue slips between their lips. It's so subtle, you almost have to do a double take.
Can I grab him? Like,
he's already gone. You're gonna have to break away from the group if you want to chase him.
I do want to chase him. Turn and chase him.
Asterius, without warning, I-thos splits off from the group and sprints down a large amount of wet stairs, past towards seemingly nothing, as far as you can tell.
I-thos.
I'd say
he's gone. Yeah.
Nothing.
Asterius thinks for a second. Tries considers what he can. It just mutters to himself, "Damn it." Okay, and he's gonna start sprinting after I-thos, following.
Alright, I-thos, I want an athletics check.
Oh no. Can it be acrobatics?
Nope.
Okay.
This is running. That's pure athleticism.
Is there anything I can do to re-roll that?
If you can argue for advantage, I would let you. But you have to make the argument.
Can I Flash of Genius? Oh wait, no, that would only add 4.
Save. It's also saves only, I think.
Nope, it can be ability checks.
Oh, sick.
But that's only a +4. Because I'm currently at a 4, so that would bring me to 8. One second. Can I cast a spell, actually?
What is it?
I would like to cast Spider Climb, so I don't have to worry about the rain.
Do you have the spell prepared?
I do.
Alright, then you may cast the spell, and I'm not going to even make you roll, because this is a spell slot.
Spider's famously good with rain.
Spider's famously good with attaching to surfaces. Yeah. We're going off of Spider-Man logic.
Itsy bitsy I-thos going down the water spout. You cast a spell?
Alright, yep.
Are you using a slot, or are you using salt?
I will use a slot.
Okay. You cast the spell. You already know what to do. Instead of chasing him down the stairs, you climb down directly to head him off at the next... what are they called? Switchback. Yeah. So, instead of seeing him run off, Asterius...
the way...
Yeah, go ahead and describe it.
the way I cast this spell is with way too much effort, but it clearly works as intended. He basically jumps and brings his knees to his chest and hits the side of his boots to activate the spider climb, and then upon landing he is now magically attached to the ground through his boots to keep up the chase.
I-thos, the wall is at a slight angle, so it's a very steep slope. With your heels dug into the wall, you slide down, your blades parting the water like wakes on a lake. It's very stylish. You
Hell yeah.
slide down the wall, and with one smooth motion, would you like to try and tackle this guy?
Trying to think if there's something I would rather do instead. No, we're just gonna shoulder check him,
Knock him off the
tackle.
wall? You grabbing him or just kicking him off?
How high is this wall?
Where you are at, 30 feet up.
No, we're just gonna tackle him.
Okay, that's another athletics check. This time with advantage.
Yeah, fuck, I know. Ooh, there we go.
Got this. Yeah,
There
baby.
we go, 18. 18.
You do an elbow drop on him, and as he sort of turns and cracks his neck in your direction, you use his body to brace your fall, and it's like an elbow drop. It's very painful for him, clearly. But he's strangely flexible. You have him in your clutches.
I don't recognize his face, do I?
You do! You could have sworn that you knew this guy. His name should be, His name should be... What's a name? Ike! Yeah.
Sean.
This should be Ike.
Ike. After, pinning him to the ground, I'm basically going to draw my pistol and put it right to his forehead, and then reach for where his papers should be. Where his badge should be.
He does have papers. You pull them out, and they're Ike's papers, but the corners are stained red.
Even after this sprint, very calmly, very softly, Trovos is going to say, "Where is Ike?"
I'm Ike, the person under you insists.
And then in Draconic, I'm going to say, "Where?"
Oh shit, do you know
is
Draconic?
Ike? I know Draconic, motherfucker. I've hated my enemies so much I studied them.
I didn't know that, that's sick.
Okay, quick question, actually. What languages are there? There's Draconic and Common, I assume, but what other relevant languages are there?
Primordial. They're dialects. Things like Elvish would be considered a dialect of Common, stuff like that.
Okay.
Okay, I also know Elvish, but if there's another language that would be more fitting for me to know,
I'm gonna be honest,
or
besides
is Elvish probably better?
Besides Common and Draconic, language is probably not gonna matter.
Okay. So yeah, in Draconic, I will slowly enunciate my words.
Roll intimidation with advantage.
My intimidation is not good. Here we go. We will Flash of Genius that and make that a 17.
A forked tongue slips out from between the person's lips, and they go, "You don't scare me, human."
I pull the trigger, and I put a force bolt through his temple.
Just like that, it's dead. Some of the human flesh sort of morphs into scaly flesh, but the general shape stays humanoid. This is a basilisk, a shape changer, draconic. Not quite a half-blood, not quite a dragonborn, something in between.
I will take Ike's papers and put them in my bag.
Asterius?
I will stand...
Sorry, go ahead, finish.
Sorry, go... Yeah, I'll I'll stand up and I will put Ike's papers back in their casing, and then I will shift them into my coat, and then I will turn to. Is there a crowd around me? I'm assuming no. With
Below
the
you.
chaos.
On the
Below
ground.
me. Oh,
maybe.
we're up on the red. That's right.
Yeah.
I'm going to. Yeah, I'll just stand up and like holster my gun and like wash my hands, and then turn to head back.
You look up towards Asterius. What kind of expression are you writing at this
Am
moment,
I
Asterius?
Am I there? How recently did I get there? 'Cause I was planning to say something when I got there.
Well, I was assuming that you were still up on the higher flight, so you had taken some time to get down there.
Yeah, I was taking some time. In my mind, like I'm getting here literally as he's getting up.
Yeah, I think so.
It took a lot. It just took me a while. I'm up here. I see like do I see immediately just clock the basilisk on the ground then?
Yeah, you probably already knew, to be honest.
Yeah. Where how many up there?
I like to imagine you watched me execute it.
Yeah. How many are there? And what are their locations?
It's dead.
Are you calling?
That's what I'm asking you, because I'm literally just getting here, so I'm assuming you asked and got and tried to get information.
Turning to you, I will just say, was not willing to give any, and then turn to make my way back towards the tower.
Damn. We should secure our leadership.
Agreed. And I will light another cigar as we start running.
It's too
Make our way
rainy.
to Legate Gallif.
It's too rainy.
Oh, it's magical fire and magical cigars,
Alright.
and I have a rain hat.
You get up just about the next flight of stairs before a bright bolt of lightning lights up the area. No shadows, like a white camera flash. And then about 15 men in a ballista and a catapult get launched off the wall above you.
Fuck. I will turn my attention again, and like with my back to Asteros, and it's like I'm gonna see if there's any survivors. You can press on if you must.
I'll press on.
Asterius.
And then
Like,
I'll
I-
make my way.
It's almost, I almost like disregard your voice or whatever on like checking for survivors or like checking up. I am making my way to Legate Gallif.
You and I were on the same page, and we have very different approaches.
Asterius.
I-thos is entirely motivated by keep as many human lives as possible, execute every dragon. Move on.
Both of you temporarily buckle as a giant force bangs into the wall and shakes the stairs beneath you. Asterius, as you crest to the top of the wall, you see a kind of turquoise, kind of aquamarine, teal, greenish-blue dragon clutching the edge of the wall with Legate Gallif holding out a spear pointing at him as men run around him trying to write up every single siege weapon, which appears to have been knocked over.
Sorry, you cut out at the end. It appears to have been what?
Knocked over.
Knocked over. Okay.
Legate Gallif's voice rings loud. Grazzeldrak, stand down! What do you do?
Grazzeldrak have any response? I'm. How close am I? What is my range?
You're about 20 feet away from the Legate.
Okay. I am going to take out my scimitars, and I'm just going to take 2 swings, or I'm going to take a swing at the dragon.
Okay. As you run towards Grazzeldrak, with a tilt of his finger and a hissing of a quick sort of musical sequence, a wall of water rises up to attempt to crash into both you and the Legate. Make a strength save for me.
Okay. Strength save is going to be a 11.
11. It's not enough. You don't get pushed off the wall, but you get knocked prone. So does the Legate. Grazzeldrak leans his head back, and maniacally he begins to laugh. We're going to take this castle without a single injury on our side.
I'll grab the legate and try and have us both pull back. I'm trying to get us away from Grazzeldrak right now.
Almost as if you knew what was going to happen, Grazzeldrak's throat begins to glow an electric blue. You pull yourself and the legate out of the water before it begins to crackle with electricity, narrowly escaping an electrocuted fate.
I'm trying to pull the legate off the wall, or down the stairs. We're out of immediate vision of Grazzeldrak.
The legate attempts to fight you, but then turns to look at you directly and says, "What are you doing? We've got to take this wall. This is the last thing standing between us and them."
No, we're between them. There are forces in the city.
What?
Yes, basilisk. I'll point to the corpse that I-thos made in plain view, with a hole in its head.
Motherfucker got made an example of.
The
Basilisks are already present. We don't know their numbers and we don't know their locations. We need to escape and destroy Salmor.
The legate's eyes turn towards the basilisk and then down towards I-thos. I-thos, as you examine the bodies on the ground, did I have you make a check for that?
Not yet.
Go ahead and make an investigation check.
Not passive investigation?
No, I'm asking you to do it.
Motherfucker, I hate virtual dice. I rolled a 19 with a physical dice. This is bullshit.
Shaking with rage.
5.
Unfortunately, there are no survivors.
Question. Do I get will to survive off of that,
No. Not at this moment.
Damn, fuck you.
I'm just gonna keep everybody at 0 until we
We're-
start the campaign
We're
in
in a
earnest.
prologue.
Yeah.
I
Okay,
started at -1.
Out of game, I do have a question.
Yeah, what's up?
Just as a player, how long is this prologue before the start of our campaign?
It's almost like a year, I would
A
say.
few days? A year? Okay.
Yeah. Many years.
That makes more sense.
Many years.
That makes more sense for Krovos' stature than at the start of the campaign.
It's actually about 2 or 3 years, because Tenmei Mori is not under siege yet. And by the time the campaign starts, it'll have been about 3 years later. Yeah.
Awesome. Okay, that makes me appreciate this more.
Okay. Your vision's clouded with rage, I-thos. You don't see any survivors at all.
Is the Force Ballista too damaged to operate?
It's a normal ballista, thankfully.
Okay.
Although, as Asterius, you and Legate Gallif continue down the stairs, you pass Seagart, and his 6 men, who seem very confused about what they're supposed to do right now.
Does Legate Gallif know Seagard's secret?
He does.
Okay, I'm going to pass the I'm just gonna pass the legate a knowing glance and leave it to his discretion.
The Legate's gonna look at you, look at Seagart, and then look down at I-thos. He's gonna say, "Seagart, abandon the Force Ballista. Go up and grab your sister, and then reconvene with me and Asterius." Seagart's eyes sort of steel, and then he and his 6 men run off. The Force Ballista is left
The Force Ballista!
upright on a staircase.
Should we destroy that so they don't get that technology?
The Legate shakes his head. There's no reason. I-thos has already covered that. It's incompatible with draconic
What
hands.
have I already covered?
I see.
Okay.
Your Force Ballistas are dragon-proof.
I do have something I would like to do, depending on what happens next, though.
Let me just go into it a little bit. Each Force Ballista has an Identify spell that will only activate if human blood somewhere flows within the person's veins. So, if at any point...
So it's not immune to basilisks, but...
It is, actually. Basilisks are more dragon than human. if any dragon blood sort of interacts with the ballista, it's set to more or less explode.
Okay.
Back to you, I-thos. What are you doing at the moment?
Fueled with rage, how far am I from the mounted force ballista?
It's about 30 feet up on the staircase.
Wonderful. I would like to make my way to it because I plan to shoot this dragon with it.
So, the way that the wall
the wall
is set up, you can imagine it like this. This is the top of the wall, and these are the stairs. And this is where your ballista is.
Okay. So would, if the dragon's in this area, would I be able to aim?
He would have to be straight
it.
up, basically. Otherwise, if he's on the other side of this wall, there's no way you could point it at him. He'd have to re-perch up here, which he might be doing sometime soon.
Yeah, I'm gonna make my way to the force ballista, and see if he moves by the time I get there.
You, the Legate, and Asterius are both kind of grouped around this force ballista at the moment as you reconvene right about here.
So I will get on the force ballista ready to fire, and with as much malice as possible, I'm going to shout in Draconic, "I'm right here, you son of a bitch."
Grazzeldrak is going to mount the wall. And peering over the side...
The moment he's...
Alright. Go ahead.
The moment he's, like, his head's over the wall, I'm trying to put a bolt between his eyes.
Operating a ballista, under the rule set that I'm working with right now, is going to be a skill check. So, tell me what skill you use.
I will use history, as I designed these things, and I know the ins and outs of how to operate them.
Very good. Okay. Go ahead and roll.
Do I get advantage because this is my creation?
Fine. Actually, I'm going to say no.
Yeah.
This is This is a bad angle because you're shooting straight up in the rain. So.
Motherfucker! No, we're doing another flash of genius.
Okay.
So we're gonna make this a 18.
Thankfully, Grazzeldrak is a Might 1 dragon. So, we're going to call this, like, kind of a gambit right here. You only have to succeed on your gambit once in order to waylay him. So, one shot, which flies true, will do the trick. As the force ballista fires, glimmering smoke kind of fills the region around you, as an arrow, like a laser, shoots up and claps Grazzeldrak on the chin. He flies backwards and tumbles off the side of the wall. Not on your side, on the opposite side.
I will... Robert Asteros, do you know,
Asterius.
Asterius.
Like
I'll get there
Asterian.
eventually.
Yeah.
Asterius, do you know Draconic?
I do.
Okay. Then I won't. In common, I'm just going to swear to myself as I turn to you two. Just... Alright, what's fucking next?
The Legate speaks
Just
up.
fuming.
If it's true that we've been compromised, we have to get to Castle Salmor and evacuate the nobles as soon as possible.
We need to evacuate everybody, not just the nobles.
You're right.
Grouping up in too large of a group will just get us killed, just like in Panis.
At this
So we make them spread out. We're not abandoning the common folk.
At this point, Sigurd and Sigart both appear. Sigart in his kind of heavy plate armor, Sigurd in sort of more ceremonial horse riding armor, a bit thinner, a bit more athletic. The legate turns to them and says, Seagart, gather the other lieutenants and begin an evacuation of the citizens. Sigrid, you're with me, Asterius, and I-thos. We're going to go to Castle Salmor and retrieve the nobles.
What is our detonation method on the rigging?
Alright, let's cover Asterius' question first, and then we'll get to I-thos.
Yes, please.
Asterius, it's more or less primitive technology, a series of fuses.
Okay.
But it's important that they go off in the right order. The underlings that you told to set it up should know what it is, but you're beginning to have doubts about that.
Yeah.
Alright, I-thos, your question?
It was more of a statement. I clearly look pissed off at being separated to go help the nobles and not the commoners. But I will turn to Seagart and be just like, thanks for getting the list up there.
So it gives you a nod.
The thing's claim of no injuries has been disproven.
Seagart gives you a nod and then a belly laugh after you say that disproven part. And then he runs off.
I will laugh with him.
Legate puts his hand on your shoulder and he says, I-thos, I understand that you want to rescue the citizens, and we will. But I need your focus. I need your precision with me at this moment.
Aye.
Okay.
I will take a long drag from the cigar, but I will follow.
You two, the four of you, Legate Gallif, Sigrid, Asterius, and I-thos, make your way up the main streets towards Castle Salmor in the center. All hell is breaking loose. Already, in various parts of the city, both human cultists and basilisks are revealing themselves, and pretty much anywhere that there are soldiers, there's already infighting. Once you get to sort of a high point, you can see that with the reveal of the infiltration, the dragons are assaulting in earnest now. On the western front, Salamandra has already melted all of your siege weapons and is beginning to terrorize the people. It is only because the 3/4 of you were here, and you got a dinger off on Grazzeldrak, that the northern front is still standing.
Hell yeah. It's something.
It buys us a moment to escape.
I will just state, because I don't know if I actually wrote it down on the character sheet, that's definitely a flaw that I-thos has. His rage and hatred for dragons may not always be the smartest move, but if the opportunity to potentially kill a dragon arises, the chances are he will take it. For better or worse.
I kind of clocked that, I feel like, but I'm glad that you have said it outright for me.
Yeah, it is definitely a character flaw.
As you begin to sort of enter the shadow of Castle Salmor, this part of the city has already been ruined. Lord Chromarok from the northern front slipped around the side unseen and has already begun wreaking havoc in the inner city. The castle itself is untouched, but the rubble around it has been heavily damaged by our good friend. On this main street... what's up?
I have another out-of-game question.
Yeah.
It's kind of in-game. How large are these dragons in these cities? Like, I'm trying to gauge scale right now. And if this is a city large enough for the dragons to operate, like, are we talking 15-foot dragons, or...
Lord Chromarok is 15 feet. Grazzeldrak is 10 by 10. Chromarok is 3 by 3. The unknown dragon is 3 by 3. But Salamandra is a big boy. He is 20 by 20. So there's the scale for you. The most important thing to note, Bradley, is that they're flying. So, like bomber planes, they cover a lot of ground and cause a lot of damage quickly. Oh, shoot. Can you guys still hear me?
So,
Sorry about that, gang. I am back.
Internet cut out.
Not sure what happened, but yeah.
Gabe, I'll repeat this for you because I think the interaction with Trovos executing the cultist and Asterius asking if I interrogated him, I think perfectly explains the difference between our characters. Because whereas he sees them as like interrogation, get information that'll help us, Trovos was under the impression if he even bothered interrogating the Basilisk would say we're everywhere or tell him nothing, neither of which are actually useful.
I imagine the thought didn't even cross I-thos' mind. He just wanted to kill him.
Yeah, probably. That's probably how he justified it to himself afterwards, though.
Yeah.
When asked if I questioned him.
When we cut out, I was explaining that even though the dragons are not that big comparatively, they're like bombing planes. They cover a lot of ground and do a lot of damage. Right?
So what I said to Robert, I was just wanted a little more context because my default dragon in my mind is something like Smaug from the Lord of the Rings series, where multiple buildings in size. So thank you for the depiction.
I would like them to be that big, but it's just not.
It's not practical.
No.
If you're gonna have multiple, it doesn't make sense.
So effectively,
if you have one.
Yeah, effectively they have that kind of presence, but they're not physically that big.
So who's that? Or is that just an example?
No. This is how big Salamandra is. This is Lord Chromarok. This is this is the unknown dragon. Grazzeldrak is tiny comparatively, which is why your Force Ballista was so effective. Like if you had Force Ballista,
still smaller dragons.
Yeah,
but still a menace.
If you had Force Ballista and Salamandra, things would have gone differently. But Grazzeldrak just does not have the height or weight to withstand that kind of force.
Awesome.
Okay, it is at this point that I wanted to describe, as you are approaching Castle Salmor, the area was ruined by Lord Chromarok, because he wanted to keep soldiers out, basically. I'm not going to go into it, but out of the four of you, there are essentially a bunch of people in the way. So you're going to have to do something.
Like 4 cultists? Or a bunch of cultists?
A bunch.
Okay.
Are they immediately seeing us in hostile, or have they not spotted us yet?
We'll say that you guys have just made contact, and that you have a snap decision to make, basically.
What do you think? Do we fight or try to think fast?
Against my better judgment, I would turn to Legate.
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 Am I pronouncing every name wrong?
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
It's fine. Don't worry.
I already apologized to Robert, but it's going to become canon that my character cannot pronounce anybody's name. And I'm sorry. I'm going to try. Yeah, I would turn to the chief, like commander, as for his move. I will note I am not a stealthy character.
You're asking for Legate? Okay. The Legate says, if you two can hold them off while Sigrid and I go head to the castle, I think that's the best maneuver.
Alright.
So
2v30.
What happens? You two establish, presence here, while these two run off this way. To go around. Go ahead and roll initiative for me.
Would this be our first fight together, or have we fought before?
Yeah.
I mean, you've done, like, tactics before, like we've done up to this point, but you have not fought side by side like this as of yet.
Fuck these virtual dice. Five.
19.
Hold on, I'm learning how this works. Wait, how did I do? Oh, I literally duplicated him. Oops.
You right click and click add to initiative, and it'll.
There we go.
Oh, you got him by token instead of just the name.
Oh, that's because the file things are called token. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
It's fine. If it really bothers you, I'll fix it later. But for now,
it doesn't bother. I mean, I'd rather it be one way, but it doesn't bother me that much. You know.
Is there any way for me to edit this? I wonder. I want them to have the proper names. Whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, they unfortunately do not.
Hold on. Let me go to my asset manager. There we go.
I-thos, you said you had a 5, right?
Yes, sir.
All right.
I'm rolling horribly.
There we go. Oh, I guess it's not entirely fixed. Whatever. Hold on. Okay, that's otherwise basically correct. 5, 19. This guy at 2. Okay. So something I want to take note of here is that these are swarms of units, basically. So this is a swarm, they all move together. This is a swarm with a captain, so they all move on that turn. And this is a swarm with a captain as well.
Okay. Are the swarms separate health pools or separate entities from the captain?
Yes, but they're each like one-hit minions, basically, so...
Okay.
They're cannon fodder. Alright. Asterius, you're first.
I will step forward. I will take out my scimitars and activate my blade song. A high-pitched form of Dractonics starts to come from my mouth.
Nice.
As for my action, that was 10 feet.
I want a different song.
Yeah, I have enough room to move. I will make a initial attack here on the swarm.
All right.
That is a 19.
All right. One down.
All right. And then I am going. I start to speak. Flame leaps where blood is spilled. And it's my second attack using the Blade Singer's special extra attack action. I will cast a cantrip, and I will cast Green Flame Blade.
Oh, nice.
That is an 18 to hit.
All right, and that jumps to another target, right?
Yes.
Okay. Very good.
And that's my turn. I moved up my whole 40 feet and made my 2 attacks in my bonus action.
Very good. Next is the Cultist Caster. They're all going to move together. The Cultist Caster is going to cast Lightning Lore at you, I-thos. Where are my dice?
Gabe, did you cut out again?
I think it cut out again.
The Cultist
Damn.
Acolyte. Can you hear me now?
Oh, okay. You got back in very suddenly. You said the Cultist Caster and then cut out.
The Acolyte, the caster, is going to cast Lightning Lore at you, I-thos. That's
Is
straight.
this wall like a wall? Or is that not terrain?
What are you
for the
pointing at?
purposes of
Use your
this?
pointer.
Oh, sorry.
I think this is a tree that's overhead.
This is a tree that's
Is
overhead.
this...
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry.
That's a strength save.
Oh, fuck.
Is there
Why would-
any disadvantage to wearing metal armor with lightning lure? I forget.
No.
Okay.
Strength save. We'll try different dice this time. 15.
Nice, you succeed. Nothing happens.
Nice.
With his bonus action, the... Hold on. I have to open up the document. I was not ready. My apologies. Basically, he's going to command his squad to launch a volley of attacks at you. So... Caravans and companies... tell me what your proficiency bonus is, please.
Should be a
+3.
+3.
Okay. What's your AC again?
18.
Okay, so they get 1 attack against you. Great. you take 1 piercing damage, I-thos, as you dance between a lightning lure and several poorly aimed shots in your direction, probably ducking behind this tree somehow.
I almost imagine there's no dancing. I'm just staring them down.
Yeah. Stormtrooper aim.
Or a farming. Or a farming, if you will.
Alright, this Salamander Knight then is going to move up. He's a flyer, by the way. So, the Salamander Knight is a wyvern. With the wings, it's flying, and with its 2 feet, it's carrying a shield and a spear. That's all you need to know. He's gonna dash, actually. And his company's gonna catch up with him. Okay. I-thos, it's your turn.
The storm here looks awfully flammable.
Oh, that's... I know. Make sure I do the things the way I want to. Okay. I step here. Perfect. And to mirror the song and eloquent words of hate coming from Asterius. Did I get it right that time, or probably not?
Asterius. Is that an O sound? It's a U sound. It's an
Asterius. Okay. I'm going to step forward and draw my pistol, and I'm going to like spin the coil of it, and just in Draconic, I'm going to say, "Taste your own flame," and I would like everything in that triangle to make a dexterity saving throw.
Awesome! Okay. The squad makes a roll as a whole, and the captain makes a separate roll. Let's see. Okay, let me just make it. Oh, your DC is 14, right?
15.
15, okay. That's gonna be a fail for the squad, and then for the captain.
Okay.
The captain succeeds. So, the squad is wiped out.
Yeah, that's 8 damage on a fail, and I don't know if they take half on a success.
It's half on success, I
Half
believe.
on a success. So 4.
The cultist takes 4 damage. Okay, got it. Next
And
turn.
that is turn.
Cobble Golem.
Right, because I have to use my action to make it
Yes.
the flamethrower, and then
Pretty
bonus
much.
action cat. Go.
The Cobble Golems are going to, let's see, attack you, Asterius.
Okay.
There's no captain, so they can't do anything very intelligent, unfortunately. Let's see. Yeah. Alright. They miss you entirely.
All right.
He's too danceable.
It is Asterius'
Much
turn.
swag.
I need to. That should okay. How far are these two apart? Okay. Sorry, I'm going to draw real quick. If there's a range to make the okay, that will not work.
I'm gonna be honest,
What
on my
button
next
system are you
turn-
using, by the way? Because I think this is not yeah, this is not alternating every 5 feet for distance.
How do you turn that on?
It's only for movement.
It's under the map settings in the bottom right, I believe.
Thought alternating was only for movement.
Nope, it's for measurement too.
Oh,
There we go.
Alternating will also be like
There we go.
yeah, perfect. Is this like a flammable box or is it something?
Yeah, it's a
somewhere I can
flammable
step?
box. You can't go on there.
Okay. I need to draw real quick. I'm trying to make a cone here. That will be good enough. I'll miss the one member of the squad. The old terror wakes, and all things remember. Fear. And I cast fear with a wisdom, which I need a wisdom saving throw for.
very cool.
All right. The top is the Salamander Knight. The bottom is the second one is the Golem. The bottom one are the casters, the cultists. So, the Golem is afraid of you. The whole sort of people down here are not.
He's cutting out again, so I'm assuming
Yep.
it's saying that they
They say
resisted the spell. Yeah.
The Golem failed. These guys resisted.
Okay. And then I moved. No, I moved 10 feet for that. By the way, the golem should get an opportunity attack against me if they did not.
They don't have one.
Okay.
Wait, they do. Hold on. Hold on. Sorry. All right, one of them is going to attempt to grapple you. I need you to contest against that 16.
Oh, as a grapple as a reaction.
Yes, they do.
Okay. I am using acrobatics, which I have advantage on while in Blade Song. Let me double check. I believe that's going to be a fail for me, though.
All right, then you are grappled.
Or no, sorry, it's a 17.
All right, never
17
mind.
total.
You're good. You're good.
Yep. Sorry. I have a +6, not a +3. I was not unsure if I had proficiency or not. In which case, I will spend my last 30 feet moving here. I do not have any bonus actions I can take at this time.
Alright. Let's see. The cultist caster is going to move in and is going to attempt to attack you twice with his knife. I-thos. That's a single hit.
I spit in his face.
For 6 damage.
I puff cigar smoke in his face.
The Salamander Knight is going to move slightly. His company is going to go with him. First, his bonus action. He's commanding the company to take a company attack against you, Asterius. So,
Okay.
somehow they all miss.
That is 8. Yep.
That's incredible. I'm really happy that happened.
You can't kill us in the flashback, Gabe.
I guess not. But don't worry. The Salamander Knight is going to cast a spell. Scorching Ray. One of them is
Scorching
going
Ray,
at
okay.
you, I-thos. The other one, 2 are going at Asterius. Wow. Okay. One of those hits Asterius. For...
What is that final number on that roll?
It was 24.
I am casting shield.
Wait, hold on. Sorry, let me check. Yes, 24.
I will cast shield then.
Blocks it?
As my reaction to block it. My AC right now is 21. Shield makes it +5 to 26.
Got it. Okay. It is now your turn, I-thos.
As my
Blue shade
action,
none breaks through.
I'm going to pistol whip the wizard in front of me.
Alright. Make an attack roll. Oh my god.
Woo! We pistol whip in. So that's going to be 7 plus 1, 8
Okay.
on the pistol whip.
The cultist caster is now bloody.
That's fine. I'm going to move, so he will get an attack of opportunity.
Very good.
5, 10, 15, 20.
That's a crit.
25. That's fine.
14 damage.
14.
Sorry, 13, my bad.
And then we are going to flamethrower all this company and the...
Alright. The captain,
I need a deck save from all
Salamander Knight, is going to cast Absorb Elements. And we get one more in there. Okay. That's pass and pass. So, with a pass, about half of the company is destroyed.
That would be 12 damage, half to 6.
Halved again, but to 3 because of Absorb Elements on the Salamander Knight. He only takes 3.
Okay. What about all of the swarm? Do they not all take 6?
The swarm is a group passed, so only about half of them get killed.
Okay.
Because they're like one hits, remember? So
Oh, it's not health
no.
or HP stat, it's health bars. Okay.
Yeah, pretty much.
Cool. That would be my turn.
Who's the last? Okay. The Cobble Golems are going to scramble. They're no longer maintaining their company.
They're also feared.
Oh, they can't get any closer, so they can't scramble then. Very good.
Yeah, well, they actually need to use their action on their turn to run as far away as they can. They have to action dash and literally run until they cannot see me anymore. And even then, they cannot get closer.
That's as far as they can get.
Alright.
Top of the round, it is Asterius' turn again.
Okay. Well, the fear is mostly ineffective. Let's try something else. Air collapses, forming the silent edge. Shadow Blade.
Shadowblade. Classic.
I'll cast that with my bonus action. Would you say it is dim light out under the night of the storm?
You're not in the storm anymore.
Okay. So what lighting is it? Bright light or dim light?
It's bright.
Okay.
The area is burning around you. It's pretty bright.
All right. I will head up to this caster here. I will make my first attack with a regular short sword. That is a 19 to hit.
Very good.
For 10 slashing damage.
All right. Got it.
And then my second... Oh, sorry.
I said got it. That's all.
And my second strike is going to be a booming blade with the shadow blade.
Okay.
That is a 19 to hit.
That hits.
This does... that is 10 psychic and 6 thunder, so 16 total.
Dead.
Nice.
Dead. Okay. I moved how much? 10 or 15?
I think it was 15.
Okay. And then I do break concentration on fear, so if it is relevant, it will. I'll move here. Actually, I'll move one step lower. I'll go there.
Okay. It's the Salamander Knight's turn. He's going to attempt to flee from you, I-thos.
Pistol whip.
Roll to hit.
Uh, 21.
That's going to hit. In return, I will say, the Salamander attempts to raise its shield to block you, but you still hit.
6 bludgeoning damage. Magical.
Okay. He's going to tell, as a bonus action, the cultists that were under his command to scramble. So they're going to do that. And then he's going to cast Chromatic Orb at you. Fire!
Okay.
I believe that hits.
What is it?
The 19.
I will shield that.
Shield is lame, guys. Come on.
But you want to give him the gun of defense?
Okay. Yeah. Pistol whip of defense.
Regardless, these two cultists are not in a squadron anymore. They're going to act independently now. So they're each going to make attacks against you.
Okay.
What's your AC with shield?
23.
Oh, I think one of those hits.
One of those was an 18, so with a +5 it would, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because that would be AC.
Wait, how much does this do? 2, 4.
Okay.
8 damage.
I'm not a frontliner. 8?
Yeah, plus modifier.
You said. Right.
Okay, it is now your turn.
We will pistol whip the one above me.
Okay.
Does 12 hit?
Cultists? No. You need one more to hit. To miss, unfortunately.
Okay. Then we're just gonna step back and flamethrower both of them.
That's gonna be opportunity attacks. Oh.
Oof.
Yikes.
Yep, both hit.
13 total.
Okay. We're looking rough. Shrek, I'm looking down. I need a dex save from both of them.
Okay. I have a feeling that they're going to... Okay. They're both dead.
Okay.
They took damage earlier.
By the way, I'm putting a white ring on myself so I remember when I'm concentrating on something.
Okay.
Or...
Sounds good. One failed and then one succeeded, but he'd already taken damage previously, so he's dead. Basically.
Ow. my organs.
All right, it is now the Cobble Golem's turns. They're just going to join up under the Salamander Knight's command. That's their full turn.
I'm not supposed to be in melee range, guys.
Asterius, it's your turn again.
Okay, how injured does that Salamander Knight look?
He's about bloodied.
Okay. 5, 35, so that's 40. That's my 40 feet. I will bonus action to Misty Step with my Gift of Alacrity.
Unnatural.
Quickly. Or sorry, no, yeah, not my Gift of Alacrity. My Fey Touched. Mist parts and space forgets. I'll step here. I'll take my first swing with him, at him, with a short sword.
All right, Salamander Knight.
Yep.
Got it.
Or actually, no. Since I'm just attacking with one attack twice, this can actually be with my Shadow Blade. I don't need my natural 20. Perfect.
Nice.
So that makes this 48 instead. For 14 psychic damage.
All right. Got it.
Second attack is going to be a green flame blade.
Okay. Roll to hit.
Dirty 20.
Let us see. Salamander Knight does not have his reaction still, so that's gonna hit.
Okay. This does still, that is 16 psychic damage and 5 fire damage.
Which of these golems do you want to take out?
The top one.
Got it. Okay.
And I'll move my last 5 feet there.
The remaining golem, it's not its turn yet. I-thos, it's your turn.
I will raise the pistol, and the fire coil that is the flamethrower, like the vents are going to condense into a single line, and we're going to firebolt for a 15.
Let me check the thing. That just hits. You take him out. Nice.
Perfect.
All right. Better go catch up with our good friend Gallif and Sigrid.
I'm going to cast healing or cure wounds on myself first.
Slot or salt?
Probably slot, right? Because salt will persist where slots regen.
This salt number is not going to be reflective. It's going to be what you did from your character creation, right? So.
Oh, okay. So then we'll just use the slot because it doesn't make much of a difference at the moment. And then we'll do one instance of salt. So.
Okay.
We'll heal twice just in case. $30 is a much healthier number.
There you go.
All right, that is what I wanted to do before we move, but we can run now.
Indeed. Let us begin moving once more.
All right, you catch up to Castle Salmor, where you see at the gates, already Legate Gallif and Sigrid have gathered the nobles and basically all of the citizens from the area outside of the castle and within it. There's about 50 citizens, and then the nobles make about 5 total.
Robert, would we have talked at all while running, or running in silence?
I would not have started up any conversation, but if you felt, I would have responded.
I would not have. I was asking if you wanted to, basically.
Nope. So the 50 citizens, 5 nobles, and Gallif, and as well as Sigrid and
That's
it's
it.
just a secret, right? That's it.
Yep.
Okay.
Once we meet up with the commander, I'm just gonna like walk up to him, waiting for orders.
You've made it alive. Excellent. Excellent.
So little faith.
You never know. Always there are possibilities that we never consider. He says, kind of referring to the whole situation that you're all in right now.
Yeah, gestures broadly.
Yeah. Okay.
What's the play?
Underneath Castle Salmor, there are ancient tunnels that will connect us to the mountain passes. Sigrid here knows the way, and she nods. But there's too many people. We're gonna have to split up again, I think. Are you too confident leading a group on your own? Asterius, he says. You know about these tunnels, correct?
I do.
Alright. Sigrid, you're with me. Do you want to take citizens with you, or the nobles?
You take the nobles. I'll take the citizens.
Okay. He takes the noble family and about 20 citizens with him, and then he leaves you with the 30 remaining citizens.
Where am I in all of this?
You're there. Yeah, you're there.
Like which group am I with?
Oh, you're with Asterius.
I assume you're part of the citizens.
I assumed as much, but I just wanted to clarify.
Yeah, so you were the good Sir Asterius. Now... Asterius, what do you want to do? Slash I-thos, you're also there. What do you guys want to do?
So we
we
have
should.
to take the tunnels, but we have to take a separate set than the ones they're taking.
Yeah, we're taking about 30 civilians.
Lead the way. I haven't spent as much
no,
time down there as it sounds like you have.
We also need to detonate the charges on our way out.
Legate has not quite left yet. He turns to you and says, disregard the charges. People's lives are more important. Focus on the evacuation.
Very well.
He pauses to look at you, I-thos, waiting for your approval as well.
I nod in yes, that's the right call.
Okay, then he turns to leave with Sigrid.
Actually, before he leaves, I will make a comment. When he turns to me, I will pipe up and say, "We'll just simply have to retake the city down the road."
He gives a short kind of sigh and says, I suppose we will, and then continues on his way. Okay, into the tunnels then.
Yes.
Lead the way.
Do I have... What is this? Nope, that's not the right song. What's this? That's not the right song. Hold on, I gotta add a song in here real quick. Give me a second. While I'm pulling up the song, what are our thoughts so far? Do we like it?
What do you mean?
Do we like it?
Absolutely.
I'm a huge fan.
Good.
I'm
excited
interested to
to
see
kill
what.
some
I'm
dragons.
interested. I'm interested to see how the other two party members bring more of a dynamic, because I think Cole and probably Ren as well might bring a little more opposition to our like-mindedness. Hopefully.
Hopefully.
Based
We can
on,
only make characters so similar, Robert. Otherwise, there will be no party conflict.
I mean, why can't we just be war buddies who have known each other forever and just do everything perfectly together?
I mean, that's what we're doing so far, and I'm for it. I'm so for it. But for better storytelling, there needs to be conflict. And I'm just hoping that the other two party members will allow for that.
It will be, don't worry. Things are very simple at the moment. They'll get complicated.
Good.
It's easy to say defend the city. It's harder to say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Say more.
All right, you guys charge ahead with your citizens into the. Actually, Asterius, you think that maybe following Legate Gallif through the nobles' tunnels is not a good idea. You can take a detour down the streets a little bit through the mines, which will probably be better in the long term. But it's going to have some short-term danger first.
That's fair. Short-term danger is acceptable.
Especially in the sense that as you leave the castle, you can see Salamandra has basically taken the west wall entirely. That whole area of the city is under his command. He's not even shooting fire anymore. He's got it captured very safely.
We keep losing his connection.
Yeah.
At the north front, Lord Chromarok.
I think he's got a lot of packet loss in his internet, unfortunately.
Can you guys still hear me? Hello? Hello? Can you guys hear me?
Back.
I can hear you, yeah.
Okay. When did I cut out?
Hear us?
What did I cut out?
You said Salamandra is taking the western wall and then cut out.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Salamandra's taking the western wall. There's not even any fire over there anymore. It's all been conquered. It's all been taken. In the north, Lord Chromarok has taken that region as well. There's still some struggling and some fighting. You think probably Seagart is over there fighting to the death. Seagart. My boy. The third dragon, unknown name, is nowhere to be seen, strangely. But just outside the castle, Grazzeldrak again. That fiend you clocked with the Force Ballista is circling, picking off escapees. And it's as you are running with your citizens that Grazzeldrak looks at you all and begins to fly in your direction.
We can't fight, scatter and hide.
Okay.
Okay, question for Gabe.
Yeah.
Is this a fight, or is this a scatter? Like, is this something we could realistically stand a chance against?
A dragon with just 2 of you and 30 citizens? What's the mission, I-thos?
If the citizen scatters.
There are ground
That's
forces
fair.
everywhere, I-thos. What do you think the primary mission is right now?
The ground forces can defend us. We gotta get the citizens out.
You gotta do something, though. Grazzeldrak is heading your way. He's not actually here, I'm just pulling him up, because it's fun.
Yeah.
Can I take a shot with my Force Ballista to try and slow him down? While everybody scatters to Asterius' direction, I'm going to try to slow him down.
Your handheld ballista is not enough. I'm essentially asking you to come up with a gambit of some kind to keep him under pressure while you flee. So basically, come up with a skills check or an ability check of something intelligent that you do to waylay the dragon temporarily.
More in depth of how that rule set works.
You say, like, oh, I take one of the giant ballistas nearby and I shoot him, or like, oh, I cast this spell, like, I cast Spider Climb so I can get higher and a better shot, or something like that, you know? You just have to...
Yeah.
Give me something...
Him to, like, get on the ground.
Yeah, that's conceivably makes sense of how you could take a dragon in flight, right?
Is my Spider Climb still active?
It's concentration, so probably not.
Yeah, I wasn't rolling for concentration. I'm going to run towards him and shout his name and to like draw his attention, and then I'm going to cast when he gets close enough, I'm going to cast Shatter on the nearest building to try and knock it over
there
to
we
hit
go.
him mid-flight.
That's a good idea. Okay. There's two avenues I see to this. You can use Performance Persuasion to call him in, or you could use Arcana for the actual spell.
We'll do Arcana for the spell.
Okay, go ahead.
Game, don't fuck me. Oh, God. Is there anything I can do to push this more?
Flash of Genius.
Yeah, Flash of Genius. This is a check. So
Is that gonna be it? Or can I make an argument that, like, he would be extra pissed at me since I shot him in the face and he actually felt it?
Oh, I think that's a good argument. You can have advantage.
Much better. 16, and then we'll Flash of Genius that to make it a dirty 20.
Okay. You successfully caught the Grazzeldrak, and he frowns at you, and distantly you hear a voice carried by the wind. You sniveling worm! I'll kill you! And he begins to fly in your direction.
I will, like, put out my hands in, like, a, like an embracing way, and then once he gets close enough, I'm going to, I guess, so I will draw something from my jacket and then put out my hands in, like, a hugging motion to draw his attention, and then once he gets close enough, I'm going to snap this coil together and just launch it forward, and it's going to detonate a shatter. Similar to, like, it almost looks like a stick of dynamite, but a lot more mechanical.
Nice. As he flies low enough below that building, you do those series of actions, and the building crumbles on him. Rocks like a rock slide fall, and they catch his wings first, causing him to plummet like a rock, among other rocks. He's covered in rubble for the time being. You know it won't hold, but you've definitely bought yourself enough time to get you and the citizens to safety.
And then with anger, I will turn back to the party.
He begins to shout at you in Draconic very angrily. A few stray lightning bolts kind of just fly past you. His aim isn't very good at the moment because he's half buried. But just before you turn the corner, you see the rain beginning to gather around him, almost like a cocoon, and the water pushing the rubble away. Maybe you have less time than you thought.
as I see that, would it be possible to whisper, or not a whisper? I'd have to probably say this confidently so the Numer actually responds. What was once spoken is now undone, and cast Dispel Magic on the effect he's causing.
Oh, absolutely you can.
Hell yeah.
The rain around him clears, there's an empty moment. Silence fills the air for a moment before rain begins to fall after. For that split second, you dispel the water and you stop the rain. The rebel collapses on him, and as he moves to shout at you, a rock falls on his neck, and he passes out.
Okay. Was there any reaction in his eyes as I cast that?
Somewhere between anger and shock.
Okay. Yeah. I'll make my way back.
Okay.
I have a question for Robert.
Yeah.
Are you looking for recognition because you're curious if he recognizes your magic being, like, dragon-based?
Are you asking me or
I'm asking you. From character to character, I wouldn't ask that. But player to character, I'm curious. Or player to player.
Player to player, I am unfortunately I'm not at liberty to answer that yet because it hasn't the cause has not been brought up, and it's not something I want to answer yet.
That's fair. That's fine.
Would he at least recognize the way you're casting spells?
Yeah, I mean it's just Dractonics. It's
so
as far as you can tell, it's Dractonics, which is a lesser form of the Draken song, which is how dragons cast spells.
Yeah.
So some scholars have managed to achieve this a lesser form, and the dragons have respect for it, and particularly they try to maintain peace between them because they were kind of taught by dragons to do that.
Dragons cast magic through like a magic language, like they do in Skyrim, basically. By dissecting that, some humans have figured out some of it, not very much. That's Dractonics. That's the TLDR.
Just to give insight to Krovos' perspective, He doesn't love it, but if you're using dragon magic against dragons, he sees it as fighting fire with fire and is like, yes, absolutely, make them feel their own pain, kind of a thing.
It's a beautiful language. They pray to the Numa, and it's quite interesting.
All right, cool. That's what I had.
Is it pronounced Numa, by the way?
Yeah, it is.
Okay, thank you.
It's just directly taken from the Latin word for breath or wind or whatever. It's a little shameless. Okay, you guys are going to enter into the tunnels then. You run towards the mines. Soldiers are still fighting around you against their own selves. It's hard at a distance to tell who's who. You know that they're basilisks or cultists, but they're still wearing the Salmor armor. It gives you the impression that this infiltration has been happening for a long time. Probably, I-thos, you think it might have been happening from the minute Panis fell.
Most likely.
You think back to the way that false Ike, had Ike's papers in his armor. That doesn't happen that quickly. This must have been going on for quite some time. This is a kind of intelligence that Nemesis so far has not displayed. It's frightening. Everyone knows that dragons are intelligent, but they've never come together like this before. Most dragons are too greedy or too proud to work together, but they've never ever come up with a real war plan. Truly frightening. You're in the mineshafts. These connect up with the escape tunnels, but not immediately. You're going to have a little bit of mineshaft to cover. It's treacherous. Some of the mining elevators don't quite work. There's hazards in the way. How do you guide 30 citizens through a dangerous workplace without any hard hats? Sorry, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. I was letting him answer, but
If you got an idea, I don't have the best one at the moment.
Well, since I was going to try and use my mold earth to try and clear away any dangerous pieces of rubble or low-hanging areas.
Okay. I-thos?
I will use dancing lights to help guide the way and make everything visible.
Very good. The two of you make excellent work of navigating the tunnels. No citizens are even harmed. Between light and earth, you've got it covered. But eventually, something happened that you did not know about. One of these tunnels, Asterius, has collapsed. The one that connects to the escape tunnels from the royal nobles. You could clear it, but it would take some time. Quite some time with mold earth.
That's odd.
We don't have this kind of time, and I'm going to pull out another shatter grenade and get everybody to back up.
Wait. Can I do a quick investigation? What caused this tunnel to collapse?
Investigation check?
Is it a trap? Yeah. 16.
16.
I'm trying to make sure we're not walking into a trap here, or we're not.
Something's not right. You know this immediately. So following up on that instinct, you begin to inspect it. The earth around you, it's very subtle, but there's something that many people don't know about dragons. Dragons are good diggers and good flyers. Beyond that, the subforms of dragon, like drakes or behirs or basilisks, they're also good diggers as well. Your mind casts back that fourth unknown dragon that disappeared. You hadn't seen it for hours on the ground or in the sky. Work at that fourth dragon and its forces have gone.
I yell to the citizens, step away from the walls.
They group together in fear.
Is there another way we can take?
I-thos.
I'll turn to you.
We might have company here now. Be wary of diggers.
What? Can you repeat that for me?
Be wary of tunnelers.
There we go.
Be wary of the diggers.
Second, I'm reading a spell.
Distantly, down the way you came, you hear rubble falling. Whatever entrance you came in,
Progressively or like a small amount?
whatever entrance you came in just collapsed.
Okay.
I'm going to put my hand on Asterius' shoulder, and I'm going to use Asterius. Sorry. I'll get there eventually, I promise.
The beatings will continue until pronunciation improves.
I'm gonna put my hand on your shoulder. And with my other hand, I'm going to pull out a small mechanical bird and use Find Familiar on my mechanical bird. I'm then going to look through its eyes and send it down the tunnel towards where it just collapsed.
At first,
And try
nothing.
and see what I can see.
Wet soil, rotting wooden beams, but distantly, the pitter-patter of footsteps, rumbling. Light footsteps, not heavy like a dragon's, but
But coming towards us.
yes.
Okay, I'm going to recall it. I'm going to pull myself out of the trance, and then I would like to go post up near the entrance with my flamethrower for company.
Okay. Asterius?
And I'll look to you to command the civilians while I get set.
Wait, okay, hold on, I'm confused. How do you have the Find Familiar spell?
The Feet Magic Initiate Wizard. How I have Dancing Light. Prestidigitation.
Yeah, sorry, I thought, sorry, I must have been mistaken. I thought we got rid of that last, I thought you got rid of that, in the character correction.
No, I kept Observant and Find Familiar. I don't remember what it was that I had to get rid of, but it was something else.
Okay.
Let me
that's
bring
fine.
your tokens
Sorry.
over here.
Okay, so I'm posting up to try and slow them down with my flamethrower, and kind of like looking to you to. So I guess I'll turn to you and be just like, we have company. I'll try to slow them down if you want to command the civilians.
They're coming from which direction?
The way we came.
Tell you in a second. Let me make the civilians.
I like the civilian icons.
Thank you.
Also, props to Gabe for the on-the-spot two-man prologue. This has been wonderful.
Thank you. I already wrote it, so I thought it would be easier just to do an event that already happened, and it would flesh out your characters in,
It's wonderful.
Okay, that red arrow is
So
the way
far,
you guys came.
I am loving our dynamic.
Thank you. Awesome. That red arrow is the way you guys came. These big things are where the tunnels should be, but have been destroyed.
Yeah, I'll... Actually, if I have the second to... I'd take cover here. If possible, I want to be trying to hide. I don't know that it is possible.
You can roll stealth.
Yeah, we'll try.
You're gonna have to douse dancing lights, though.
No. I will leave dancing lights for the civilians. I'm trying to minimize their fear.
Stealth probably won't be an avenue then.
Yeah, that's fine. They wouldn't have closed the tunnels if they didn't see us come in here. So, hiding's not going to do us much good.
Okay, so we're just gonna launch an ambush on them when they come in here.
Unless you've got a better idea.
We could try and clear the path, but
They'd still be on our tail, though, and I don't think we can navigate this many people quickly.
They're better tunneling than we are.
Yeah. I think we just have to make a stand.
You're waiting for the enemies to reach you?
I'll use 2 more salt to heal myself again.
Okay. But you're waiting for the enemy to reach you then? Like, that's the plan?
Yes.
Okay.
That's pitiful. I heal 5 more. I'm using my resources, Gabe.
Good, good. This is just a little bit of lore for you guys. The Salamander Knights are
normally
part
would
of...
not be so frugal.
That's okay. I know. The Salamander Knights are part of Salamandra's crew, specifically. They only appear when Salamandra's nearby. Go ahead and roll initiative for me.
Uno.
Wow.
We were posted.
Hold on, let me go into the asset manager and manage my assets.
He's managing his ass right in front of us.
That's not a basilisk. Take that out. There we go. Not 180.
180?
No. Okay. Footsteps ringing off the walls. Other than that, the only sounds are your breath and the silent tension hanging in the air between you. The air inside the caverns is warm, humid. You can feel your sweat rolling down your back as you hold your positions. The citizens behind you begin to murmur quietly, and then something rumbles up from the ground beneath your feet. It's a voice, heard everywhere, yet coming from no distinct direction. It whispers, "Take them. Ensure that the citizens are killed. Kill the smith, but take the elf alive." You've never heard this voice before, not from any of the dragons you've fought up until this point. Seconds later, a salamander knight and a bunch of cobble golems charge into the hallway right into your trap. This is a surprise round. Go ahead and do whatever you want for this first round.
You rolled the higher initiative. You can go first. Unless you want me to.
You can go first if you'd like to. My turn is going to be pretty basic. And you got the AoE.
Flamethrower. All of these fools.
Okay. Very good. Normally, the Salamander Knight would cast Absorb Elements with his reaction, but because he's surprised, he has none. So, we're just going to roll some dice, move some mice, and see how this plays out. Excellent. Okay. I'm satisfied to tell you that all the Cobble Golems get wiped out. The Salamander Knight does pass, however, so he will take half damage.
They walk in, and I'll just like stand up from like the rubble I was hiding behind and just light them all ablaze, and then I'm going to pistol whip the Salamander Knight.
Okay, go ahead. Oh my god.
Big. That's gonna be 7 plus 5 for 12 magical bludgeoning damage after being lit ablaze. Oh, I didn't roll fire damage for him, sorry. That is 12.
Very good. Okay. Asterius?
I will activate my Blade Song once more for the second time today.
Okay.
That's my bonus action. And then I will I need to...
He's down like 24.
I will step forward. I will throw a dagger, which has a 20-foot range. Throw a dagger. Need the dice. That is a 24 to hit for 8 damage.
Very nice.
Or sorry, that should be 7 damage, not 8. 7 piercing damage.
7. Okay, got it.
And then I will cast Firebolt with the cantrip cast.
Wait, so how did you throw a dagger as a bonus action then?
No, it was not. It's part of my multi-attack.
Oh, I see.
So
okay.
attack, and then I get to attack.
Oh, right, Blade
Singer.
Singer.
Can be a cantrip cast.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wizards.
That is a 16 to hit on the Firebolt.
That hits, roll damage.
Or sorry. I don't have Firebolt. I have Mindsliver instead. Whoops. Mindsliver is an intelligence save from him. I don't roll anything.
Oh, he's not super intelligent. Ha! Yeah.
That is 7 psychic damage.
Okay.
On the next save he has minus 1d4 to it.
Okay.
And then I will move back to this choke point so I can cover the citizens if anyone else springs up.
All right.
Also unrelated, Gabe, it occurred to me, Krovos definitely lights a cigar with his flamethrower. Just like barely clicks it on to light the cigar.
Nice.
Rain is irrelevant.
Now, surprise is over. You guys get to move again.
Hell yeah!
Hit him with the flamethrower. He's got the minus D4.
You're up first.
I guess I will just do the exact same thing where I will throw. We don't know the position of any other enemies, do we?
No. That's why I'm hiding them.
I'll
Oh, wait, I can do
same thing.
fog. Hold on. There we go. Fog, awesome. I love fog.
Okay. That hits for the dagger. And that is 6 piercing damage.
What was the attack roll in the dagger?
It was 18. Sorry.
He's going to use his reaction to block that with his shield. It's defensive
Okay.
duelist. It's just +5 for that single attack.
Okay. It's going to be Mindsliver as a attack otherwise.
All right.
I need an intelligence save with a minus D4 to it.
That's a fail.
3 psychic damage. Next one is also going to be a minus D4, and then for my bonus action, sorry.
Didn't you already throw the
bonus action-
dagger?
Nope, dagger's an action. It's my action.
And was it the cantrip a bonus action then?
No, it's multi-attack. It's all one action.
Okay. I see.
attack.
Yeah. That's busted. Anyway.
It's the specific spell dancer.
It's also Eldritch Knight. It's just what Eldritch Knight has too.
I thought Eldritch Knights was a bonus action.
Oh, no, yeah, they get the cantrip as a bonus action.
Yeah.
They get the extra thing as a bonus action. So they get their whole attack, and they don't have to replace anything with the cantrip. They just get the cantrip as a bonus.
All right.
And now, as my bonus action, I'll cast Shadowblade.
Very nice.
Yeah, air collapses, forming the silent edge. And I will cast Shadow Blade at 3rd level.
Nice. I-thos.
We're pistol whipping.
All right. Go ahead.
I assume a 10 misses.
It does.
Oh yeah, don't
And then
forget
a
you're
dex-
concentrating on dancing lights as well, by the way.
Yep. And then a dex save on flamethrower.
All right. -1. Oh, that's a fail.
9 fire damage.
I wanted him to move. Whatever.
Not on the choke point, baby.
All right. Can you see me move this thing in the fog?
I see that something being moved, but only because it's out the edge of the fog.
Okay.
I can see your GM icon.
Yeah,
right
if you move it lower, if it's lower, it's out of the fog, so I couldn't see you move it around at all. But just because you're moving at the very, very edge of the fog.
Got it. Okay. On the turns of those other 2 people in initiative, this blows up. This blows up.
Nah, shit.
Specifically, it's by 2 shatters.
Do I get flow from this?
No.
No.
Do I get salt from this?
Wait, how do I get rid of fog? Oh, here it is. Wait.
I think you just delete the fog. You click on it and delete.
I'm zoomed in enough that I can't see the fog.
Uh-oh.
Well, I think I have to here. It's create fog, and then you have to make it the reverse. You have to invert the fog, so it's areas we can see now.
Oh,
You're drafting your-
I see. Okay, that makes sense. Oh. Why is that going away?
I don't know. It depends on the layering, I guess, of how you set up the fog. I can't know. Now I can't. I don't know how you you had the fog work. I don't know what your configs are.
Oh, here we go. There we go. Goons! In the shadows.
Can you please turn the fog back to a gray instead of a blinding white?
Loser.
Thank you.
Okay. Alright.
Do we see anyone on the other? Since I took this. Oh, did not mean to move that ad score. Do I see anyone through?
Nope, because the terrain looks like this. So there's a wall there.
Okay.
His company is going to filter through, and they're going to take a group attack against you, Asterius.
Okay.
The Spell Drake, unfortunately, had to spend his turn casting, so no attack for him. Alright, that is a hit, so the difference...
Can I cast shield to? I assume
You
you're
can.
rolling number D8.
Yeah, you can, if you want.
I will.
Alright, they miss. Okay. Now
It's my
it
reaction.
is... top of the round again.
Top of the round.
Yes.
Okay. I will hit this guy. I'm gonna need you to take this choke point from me on your turn, I-thos. I'm going to hit this guy with Shadow Blade.
Alright.
This is not dim light or darkness, is it?
Not in the area you're in, unfortunately.
Okay. Yeah, so I assume a 12 is a miss.
It is.
Second hit is going to be a booming blade.
Okay.
That is also a miss, I presume.
What is it?
It's a 9.
Yeah, it's a miss.
I will use the Blessing of the Raven Queen, one of my those uses as my bonus action, since I missed both my action stuff, to teleport 30 feet.
What's a Raven Queen?
Yeah, I can change the flavor of it if you would like to, but I am taking this choke point.
You're cool.
I teleport 30 feet and then move, and we'll take that position. Unfortunately, I missed everything. Actually, if I move here, they still can't. Actually, I prefer this. There, because they cannot move through that corner here, right?
The Spelldrake can't. But
no, I'm saying with the corner I'm at. If someone tried to move through this corner, could they take that?
No. You're blocking it. Yeah.
Okay. Perfect. I-thos, I'm gonna need you to maneuver your way to where I was.
Yep.
Your turn, I-thos.
Alright, let's see how this movement's gonna pan out. Can I step here?
Yes, you can.
Can I step here?
What is this? Yeah, you can.
No, you would have to have taken an extra step to get there.
Yeah, you have to go, bing, bong, bing, 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 bong.
Which is exactly 30 feet.
Probably
there.
you end here, I think.
Okay. Well, we're gonna start with a good old fuck it we ball. And I'm going to shout, I was gonna blow that up, and I'm gonna cast Shatter and hit all of them.
Wow, okay.
I need a con save.
Let's pass on both. So half of the cultists go. Oh. Okay, and then damage on this guy.
Rolled poorly.
Okay.
And then we're gonna flamethrower, and I think I can hit the cultist group.
Draw a cone for me. You'll take out the ones the cone can touch.
Okay, so that was 2, and then the boss, so dex save now from all of them.
Fail on both accounts.
That's better. Oh, that's 11 damage.
Okay.
And that is turn.
It is,
I got the choke point. I did some damage.
Oh, interesting. With his bonus action, he's going to tell his company to move here. Oh, they're golems? Oh, great. Perfect. Alright. They're going to, commence not a single attack, because they can't swarm you.
They're gonna commence tunnel.
Okay. That's a miss. Perfect.
That's exactly what I was aiming for here.
Gabe, you have set up a very difficult encounter, but you have given us the terrain to deal with it, and I'm very impressed.
You were supposed to break the boulders on your own, and then they were gonna all converge on you. I didn't expect you just to turn heel and wait.
Wow, we're playing smart characters, Gabe.
Alright. The
We can plan.
Acolyte is gonna cast Dragon's Breath on the squad generally. It's this guy in the back. Let me give him aura. Yeah, let me give him aura. Oh, how do I do the rings?
You just give him a ring.
Yeah, how do I do the rings?
Right click the colored rings. It's right above out trackers.
There we go. Now how do I get rid of his aura?
You have to click on aura and then it's got to be make it just 0. Make it 0 and then apply it to him. Gotta make the radius 0.
Oh, I see.
You can't remove the aura, Gabe.
What? It's just a guy. There we go. Okay.
There. I got you. I did it.
That's the turn. Actually, he's gonna move back a little bit. It's the Spelldrake's turn. The Spelldrake is going to utter the simplest draconic word there is, Force. He's gonna cast Thunderwave on you. I-thos. I need a con save. I-thos, can you hear me? He's muted.
Yeah. He is muted.
Sorry, Jane came down here.
Okay.
What am I doing? Con save?
The Spelldrake has spoken the simplest dragon word known to man. It's Force. He's casting Thunderwave. Con save.
Yeah. Also, I just wanted to say, Gabe, you sure that guy didn't want to use his Dragon Breath attack and hit all his allies as he hits me?
I'm sure.
Damn.
Alright, you pass
Shot.
for half damage.
I assume a dirty 20 saves.
Yeah. Stop adding these... I don't want that many dice. Oh, this is 100. Okay, that's why. 5
What?
damage.
Okay. Gonna say.
Bonus action.
When they said kill the Forgeman, they meant it.
Bonus
I
action.
guess so.
The cultist is running in and is attacking you with his knife twice.
Also, Forgeman? I'm fine with that title if that's what my enemies want to know me as.
Alright, that's a hit against you for 19.
Okay, that'll hit.
Okay. 9 damage.
Holy shit. Should have blocked that.
Alright, top of the round. Asterius.
Asterius. Okay.
Use your flamethrower I gave you.
I am going to take, initially, one step backwards. I'll take that one attack of opportunity if you would like
It's a grapple, if you recall, actually. So I need you to
Yes.
complete
Oh, yeah.
the test. Against 14.
Plenty.
Okay.
Like 20-something. 25, exactly. I am going to throw the Shadow Blade with a range of 20 feet at the one in the back.
You cannot aim at the guy in the back. There are 4 guys in front of him. No. That's ridiculous. There are 4 guys standing in the way.
Fine, then I'll Mind Sliver the one in the back.
You can't even see him.
I can't see him at all?
There are 4 guys standing in front of him. Describe to me how you could see him, but there are 4 guys standing in front of him.
Well, I assume I took note of the person.
You heard him
cast.
cast. You heard him say, "I'm casting Dragon's Breath," and then you cannot target the guy in the back. There are 4 of them in the way. Come on.
It's a touch spell that I see him cast. Whatever. In that case, I wouldn't have stepped back, but I would have just sorry. Wait, are you saying I have no line of sight back there at all?
The guy you've line of sight on is this one, and maybe this one. This one for sure, maybe this one.
Okay. Well, I'll cast Green Flame Blade on this first attack. That is a 13 to hit.
That is going to be
Oh, sorry, that should be a 12.
a miss.
Okay, second is just gonna be a normal Shadow Blade hit. Actually, no, it's going to be a normal Scimitar actually hit because that'll hit.
All right. Guy Goond.
And then dual wielding I will hit the other guy with the Shadow Blade again for bonus action attack, which I don't get. Which yeah, Guy Goond.
Guy Goond.
And then can I would it be have any action cost to tell the people behind me to back away? Also, I wanted to move into that space that they were occupying.
Yo, you can't because they're occupying it.
Well, those 2 were occupying it. The other 2 weren't.
They're filling the space, man. They were compressed.
They could have, if they were compressed, they would have ejected backwards this way.
No, he's stuck. He's stuck.
It's still this way then.
No, he's stuck.
There's nothing stuck.
He's wedged in there.
Fine, then can I at least tell the people directly behind me to back up like 10 feet? More.
That's it.
Fine.
They don't want to get any closer this way either. Sorry, let me see. They don't want to go this way either.
We'll just move this one over here. Move this one over.
No.
The compressed thing.
I moved them. They're compressing it. I moved them. Okay, let me be honest with you. I can't draw a token that's like shaped like this, right? so it's hard for me to,
abstract it.
Form logic.
Yeah. Okay. I believe it's I-thos' turn then.
I think you're right. I think it's time to make these bitches taste their flame.
Can
Give me
you
a
turn the
dex
lights
save.
off, please, so I can get advantage on my attacks?
If you tell me, maybe. I'm currently trying to keep the people somewhat alive, and I feel like turning out the lights on them would hurt me, who can't see in the dark.
Don't you have the goggles of night?
I do. That's true. But civilians, I-thos would prioritize giving them any comfort possible while trying to keep them alive. That's something we can discuss for future plans, but in this heated moment, I would not think to drop the light.
Super compressed citizens.
So, dex saves from
Oh, right.
these two.
Flamethrower,
schmucks.
yeah. Okay.
Flamethrower. That's what we like to see, baby.
Wait, you could put the barrier ballista and give every NPC in there. They're all within 10 feet of it. You could just give them all a shit ton of temporary HP. That is so much value.
If it comes to it.
It's value
100%.
town, man. That is like several hundred temporary HP.
14 damage to the worm.
This is a Drake.
They're all worms.
Alright.
WORM. Actually, that's disrespectful. Worms provide something. Oh, hi, Buna.
Anything
You're
else, I-thos?
in my face. We're gonna pistol whip. You know how we do it. The 16 to hit.
That hits, roll damage.
Perfect. 2 damage.
Awesome.
But I got my point across.
2 damage. Okay. It is the Drake's turn. He's going to multi-attack you.
Good luck.
A bite and a claws attack.
I got a shield.
Alright. One of those is gonna hit. The other one I think needs a shield if it's not gonna hit. Are you shielding?
No, it still hits through shield. So I won't.
Okay. That's gonna be some damage then.
Yep.
Ugh.
26 total.
I'm
Oh.
down.
He's down.
Okay. Hey, Luna.
Does anyone have any form of a healing potion? Because I have no way to get him back up.
Should have thought of that before you let him die.
I didn't let him die.
Okay,
We don't have the 2 characters that said they were going to play frontliners, okay?
Oh, I forgot to have the cultists move. That's okay. It doesn't matter what order it is. Let's
Thankfully,
see.
the civilians know how to use my...
Uncompress. They cannot uncompress. If I can't see him in the back, he can't move through there.
It's okay.
I'm calling my power.
We're-
I'm bringing my power as a player.
He is gonna Dragon's
I
Breath.
have a right.
He is gonna Dragon's Breath the guys away.
Okay.
I just wanted to see your reaction.
That's a deck save.
Yeah,
correct?
deck save. Yep. DC 13.
Plenty. I'm getting way higher,
You take half though.
which is a total of
5.
5.
And I got
No,
hit for 26. That's crazy.
I will not absorb elements. That I'll just take the 5.
It's not my fault that you stood in front of the multi-attacker.
Hey,
I need
he
a.
squared up with the caster. I took on the boss, alright? He left and said, hold this.
Okay, I do still manage to pass concentration with a 14, but it was not pretty.
Okay,
my
he's
dancing lights are down.
attempting
by the way.
2 multi-attacks on you, but they both miss.
Okay.
Okay.
Robert, the dancing lights are down, though.
Oh, perfect. Thank you.
All of a sudden, the lights go out.
And it's the top of the round. Asterius, it's your turn.
Is there okay? I now have advantage on these attacks because the lights are out. I assume it's dim light or darkness now, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Dim light.
Shadowblade attack number 1. Natural 20.
Are you sure you don't want to help I-thos out?
I'm getting there.
Okay.
I promise I'm getting there.
Save the civilians.
So that is a crit with a level 3 Shadowblade, which is 25 plus 29 damage, psychic damage.
Okay.
And then I'll do second attack with a booming blade on this caster. By the way, I need him to make a concentration check on that dragon's breath.
Just do the damage for this attack, because I don't want to roll concentration. He's gonna die anyway.
That's
Okay.
a miss.
I'll roll concentration.
Well, now I gotta commit my bonus action attack to him now with Shadowblade. So now it hits, I assume, with a 17.
Yep. Roll damage. Okay. Dead.
16. Yeah. Can I move through allies?
Yes.
Okay. 40 feet. Right there. That's all I can do on my turn. That's my actions and bonus action. So I can get there. That's it.
Okay. I want you to roll me a death save, but use your physical dice and then DM personal message me the result.
You're gonna call me a liar.
Just do it. Just do it.
It's a natural 20.
Oh.
That's up at 1 HP,
Yeah, but you don't get to move.
depending on how you roll it.
But you don't
Yeah.
get to move yet. That's your turn.
I swear, I can send you the photo if it would make you believe me.
You could. Okay, first of all, the photo would not make me believe you because you could just stage it and then send
I
it.
could. I swear I didn't.
I don't actually care because if
I
you're
swear I
cheating, you're only harming your own enjoyment of the game, so it's fine by me. Anyway, the Cobble Golem is going to move in and start slaughtering citizens.
No, he gets slaughtered by the citizens.
He
See the
only gets
numbers,
one
dude?
attack. He does not have multi-attack. I know that much.
He
only
does.
gets to kill 1 token.
I have changed the stat block. Pray do not change it further.
Fuck that. Whatever. Alright.
The Spelldrake is going to move.
I feel like I'm gonna go back down.
It's going to be another
I'm sorry.
Thunder Wave, so I need you both to
Oh,
make con
you're down.
saves.
He's down. Shit.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything I can do.
This
against-
con save matters though, because it determines where your corpse lands.
$21.
Okay, so
9.
you wanted to fail that actually, because now you
Well-
die on the spot.
He dies?
No, sorry, he falls unconscious where he is. You, Asterius, get knocked back.
So I get knocked out, I like blink and like try to force myself up and get knocked back down again.
I pass concentration.
That's 11 damage total.
Is that thunder? Is that
It
something I
is.
can absorb elements, or is it not? I don't think that
Thunder
falls under
does not work for
absorb
absorb elements, no.
elements. Okay. Perfect.
Okay, and then our friend the the Spelldrake is going to move. Okay. It is the top of the round again. Asterius, it's your turn.
Okay. Step here. I will just throw a dagger at the golem.
Okay.
That
That's a
misses.
miss.
I've got to bonus action throw second action throw my shadow blade at this guy, which does hit finally.
Nice.
I assume that kills him. I'll use my bonus. I can't get him back up with a bonus action, so I'll have to use my bonus action to bring the Shadow Blade back to my hand. And then make my way here.
Alright,
That's
I-thos.
okay.
I want to repeat it last time. Do it again.
Okay. To pass, but not a natural 20.
You're supposed to...
Oh, I'm supposed to be texting you.
Don't worry
I'm
about
sorry.
it. Don't worry about it. It's the Spelldrake's turn. He's going to cast Sonic Blast. Basically, he's going to say another very simple draconic word, and it's going to shoot a blast of compressed air at you, Asterius. That is going to be...
Okay.
That is going to be a con save.
16.
Okay, wait. Ah, he's supposed to roll to hit you first. Hold on.
Oh.
Oh, okay. Okay. So he does do the damage, but you don't get the effect of the spell because you pass the save. It's like Ice Guy for various other attack and then save rolls. But it's a crit, so he does double damage. 22.
Okay, better hope I make this. Okay, I do pass concentration.
And then with his 1 feet of movement left, he's going to go this way. Alright, Asterius, it's your turn.
Well,
Do we have healing potions on us?
I'm doing the.
Assumedly,
Sorry.
yes. We'll just say yes.
This is a trump card. I didn't want to have to use unless I really needed it. But form is fluid. Shape answers the will of nature. And I will cast polymorph on myself to turn myself into a giant ape.
Giant ape! Let's go. Just make yourself bigger.
Okay. I now have. Let me change my token number. So unfortunately, that is my action. That is my action to transform. I do not have any bonus actions as the giant ape.
I-thos, secret message of your result, please.
Direct message.
My blade song does unfortunately end since I transformed myself.
Did you get that, Gabe?
Yeah.
Alright, cool.
Okay. The Spelldrake is just going to attack you. And I cannot roll high against you. Okay.
My AC is 12 right now.
Oh, so I believe one of those hits then. Yeah, the slash attack does. For... Yeah, I bet you guys are really wishing you had that paladin. That's 10... Sorry.
Yeah, I do pass
10
the concentration check.
Okay.
I
Asterius...
don't have Warcaster or my
Maybe
blade
it's
song
one.
now, so it's I'm punching twice.
Okay.
That's an 11 to hit.
You know what? I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't feel like playing this out. You're gonna kill him. You just kill him.
All right, 27. Yeah, 27 to hit. Okay.
He's dead.
I'll make him a blood stain against the wall with 23 to hit or 23 damage on that. next one.
Yahoo! Wow. One of the citizens came over and fed you your health potion. Why couldn't he have done that during combat? Curious.
They were scared.
That's true.
I'm not dead.
We'll do...
Hey, I'm not dead.
Ooh, 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 ooh. I'll make use of my giant ape form and just clear rubble.
Yeah, so you can't fit through most of these tunnels as giant ape.
Oh fuck! I'll drop it then.
Unless you want to try and break more of the walls.
No, I'm not going to Donkey Kong Bonanza this.
That is the last encounter for today, though. So
Awesome.
you hear
Perfect
that
on time
voice
too.
rumbling from beneath. Not a word, but just almost like a sigh, passing. Disappointed or content, it's hard to say. But after that voice, that presence leaves, you're left once more with just you and the citizens.
Can I pick up the two that were knocked down, or do they insta die?
Unfortunately, they are like one-hit minions as well. They instant die.
No death saves on civilians.
No. I'm not rolling
Uh,
15 death saves if someone drops a shatter on these guys, okay?
I'm only asking for this specific encounter.
We'll say that maybe one of them is unconscious, but one of them definitely died. I'm not letting that slip.
We lose people as a in part of war. It's just what happens.
No, that's fine. I'm just still gonna make the argument to try and save them if possible.
Oh no, that's what Asterius is saying. Is he's seeing like your visible frustration or anger.
Yep.
Let's make a move. We need to continue before any more reinforcements come.
Agreed. Do the other 28 of you happen to also have a healing potion? Would be
Nope.
nice.
This guy fed you your own healing potion, so.
Okay. Awesome. Is that where we're calling it? Or do you have more?
Well, it's basically you guys escape the tunnels. You successfully meet up with Legate Gallif and Sigrid, but Salmor falls. You know. You reconvene.
What?
You reconvene probably at Tenmei Mori or Ruin or somewhere. I don't have to narrate it all out if you don't want to hear it, but basically, you guys escape, the nobles escape, but there are heavy casualties.
Mm-hmm.
And now your
Awesome.
characters have history, so when we actually start the campaign proper, you can go, remember when we did this, and it was tragic and sad, and so on and so forth.
And actually was played,
Yeah.
not just written into the backstory.
Exactly. Alright, this is the citizen spanking machine.
Yeah,
Sure.
they're compressing, guys. Watch out! There's a bug. There's a bug right here where they're all compressed.
That was a bad argument, but you know what I was saying. Like,
Yeah,
it's
a
one fluid token. It's not just
it's
like
one. Yeah, it's a liquid.
yeah.
It's a cat. I got what you meant, but
Oh,
Yeah.
you're
nice
signing off. Yeah, I hope you had fun.
Yeah. It was an awesome time. I cannot wait to spend more time in this world.
Yes. Next time we'll be starting with the whole party, and you'll have a paladin and a cleric. So hopefully, I-thos, you
it'll be
won't.
nice.
we'll have ranged AOE damage.
That'll be great.
We'll have someone raining down fireballs.
It'll be great. All right. Later, y'all.
Adios.
Later. Gabe, I'll say this before I forget.